Well, let me see. Let me get my layers straight. I actually went askew. Guests, could you introduce your wonderful selves, please? I think alphabetical is what I've been going with so far.
Oh wait, I'm actually before him then.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hello, my name is Red, the artist known as Pretty Pink Pansy. I cause problems on purpose.
Hi,
No,
I'm Wobbly
my collab
Python.
command is bad. I'm sorry. That was from Mario. Shit, I fixed this in Stream Elements. What the hell?
Haha, you thought I was Red, but I'm actually a mortician.
I swear to
Stream
God,
Elements.
I changed this and saved it. Stream Elements has been really weird, and so is Twitch. I'm sort of like, man, what the... Wobbly, I interrupted you, please.
Stream Elements is just assassinating me because I am a brand risk, and I recently took them to task on Twitter about how nasty a lot of their sponsorship opportunities are.
Get
so
their
anyway,
ass.
Hey everybody, I'm Wobbly Python. I'm a big snake, a VTuber, and I also do all my own stunts, by which I mean rigging. I've done my own live 2D, and we're actively working on my live 3D model over on my stuff. So I wear a lot of hats. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of
And
hats
you need
for
to
Snake.
stop. You need to stop having like such a lovely animated avatar because mine just looks like shit by comparison.
It's funny because people will be of two minds, right? Like, I will show up on a stream and people will be like, oh wow, like look at all that wiggling that you do. And then other people are like, that is the most distracting thing I have ever seen on a screen. I can't make it small enough or put it far enough in a corner.
It's adorable though. It really is.
I'm not important according to Twitch.
Why is
You're
Geop
important
tagged
to us.
Weird Uncle on Twitch?
What? Why not? I thought I exuded Weird Uncle vibes.
No, you got more like as previously discussed on the behind the scenes. You got more like a congenial grandpa vibe.
Grandpa vibes.
Yeah, more of a
my
grandpa.
knees. The
More of
rheumatism's
a great
acting up.
uncle.
And
Hey kids, let me tell you about doing mushrooms.
hey kids, this is what we call a Morel quandary. Okay. Now,
Fuck up.
got him. Did this command work? Stream Elements, don't you? Okay, Stream Elements, thank you. You're not on my shit list at the moment. Did I
You're on
spell
my
those
shit
right?
list.
Yep.
I'm here for them.
Also, Berishin, thank you for the resub. Welcome back for 6. He said, wow me with these incredible valued goods. Oh, believe me, buddy, you're gonna be wowed. Also, speaking of wowing,
My physical
Wow.
defense is increasing as we speak.
you don't stand a chance. Also, I didn't know what to put on the Neko arc, so I just slapped some cowboy boots on him.
Oh my god.
Look at them stompers,
Very
y'all.
good.
Them kickers. Ooh, and the spurs. Just a
Those
weird
boots?
grandpa.
Made for being placed anywhere on the screen.
The way that Red's head is placed, see as a treasure chest for their body. You do kind of line it. You do
does
kind of
kinda
line
look
up with
like
Shotzi,
that,
don't
yeah.
you? You do. I should warn you, Shotzi's actually a mimic toy chest. So if your head's poking out, that's bad news bears.
Oh no.
I'm happy to be over here now.
Well, I don't know where the rest of you are, Wobbly. You might already be snagged in there.
Honestly, like there's a lot of places.
Mhm.
I get into a lot of trouble.
It actually, Wobbly, like the snake character, do you have like a canonical length, or are you just like however long the snake needs to be in a single scene?
A canonical length.
Yeah, are you normal snake length, or is it actually like however long? Is it like a Fist the North Star thing with scale? Where it's like, they're bigger than that.
It's genuinely, like, that's actually a problem I'm dealing with right now. Because, like, in 2D, for, like, the past couple of years, it's been, like, Wobbly is as long as the joke is fun, right? But, like, now that I'm transitioning into 3D and I'm having to do things like rig a spline IK setup, like, I actually have to define a length.
Spline IK, more like spline IDK, am I right? Ooh.
Got him.
Finger guns.
Oh, no. I'm turning into a corn cob.
No. Let me see. Just so I have this on the side there. I'm sorry, the Stream Elements thing threw me off, so I'm just reshuffling a couple things here. Also, folks are kind of trickling in for the next little bit. Oh, does the command work? It does. Thank you, Draco. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Splines were a thing to reticulate. Ooh.
Wait, you can reticulate that? Like I just learned about. So I am learning to do rigging, right? It is the most tedious and time-consuming part of 3D modeling, aside from 3D modeling and also UV unwrapping and also texture atlasing and also there's a lot of things.
This is why I don't do 3D art.
Good point from Draco. Pythons are also reticulated sometimes, so this is a trade skill you have to pick up eventually, Wobbly.
Hang on, what is reticulation?
That's snake jargon. I don't know. I just deal with the snake oil. I don't touch the rest of the critter.
Oh, it's a pattern or arrangement of interlacing lines resembling a net.
It originated in SimCity 2000.
More like resembling these nuts.
Hey! Can't believe I witnessed a murder. Holy cow. Which part of 3D modeling is weight painting? You mean like watching paint dry, waiting on it?
Kind of, actually.
Welcome to the stream, friends.
So I can get into it.
I can explain what weight painting is for your audience.
Pushing up my
What do
glasses.
people know about bones and geometry manipulation? Because I can really get into it.
I got a bone right here. Hey.
Yeah,
Is it a bendy bone or?
Too personal.
Do not ask about my bone.
The bone is forbidden knowledge. Do not ask about the bone.
Ooh, shit! You got a reverb set up. Ooh,
It's the only
Nice.
good setting.
nice.
I feel underdressed.
You're never fully dressed without a bone.
Don't worry, I don't have reverb set up. The room doesn't echo either, so I can't even fake it like I used to.
See, I just unhinge my jaw, flop my head back, and there it is.
Well, that's just a humble brag right there.
Just a real fucking
Natural.
real ass live python here.
Just real slack-jawed, actually.
Yeah.
It helps with the digestion.
Unhinge that jaw for this bone, eh?
Asking about a
Yeah, we're
bonus
getting
again.
banned like right after the stream.
We're talking about a different bone. Don't worry about it. We're talking about bone broth. Yep, that's right.
The ham bone.
Yep, it's coming. Yep, bone broth's going to be on the
Bone
menu
from
tonight.
the ham.
Yep. Let's see. Are the rumors about geometry manipulation and blindness true?
The
I'm playing.
rumors have been greatly exaggerated.
Ham on. Let me see. I'm double checking one last thing here before we get rolling, because we're about the 20-minute mark and start rambling about what the heck we're doing tonight. You know? Hey, wasn't. Uh-oh.
I'm so excited.
Wobbly
for this.
is tittering, so to speak. Let me see.
I have been living in all caps since you invited me to do this.
I figured this would be because the AI stuff. This is. I should also say this is kind of like a weird synthesis of like 3 or 4 ideas, but I've got to say the root of it has got to be the AI stuff that y'all were doing.
Hell yeah.
Because I was like, someone I know started dipping into QVC stuff for some reason, and they would just randomly talk about weird shit they saw on a QVC stream. And I was just like, man, it'd be fun just to bullshit over a QVC thing, but it was kind of like the products we already know are kind of crap, and they get kind of samey after a while. There's prayer knives, and
I always used to love watching, like, you know, when back in the day before the internet had streaming at large and you actually had things to do at night, when you were like 8 years old sitting in front of the TV and it's 1 a.m. There's nothing on but an infomercial.
My parents never let me stay up that late, actually. So
It just kind of happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of happens sometimes. And you turn on the CRT.
The warm glow.
The warm glow of them talking about selling you a 100-piece knife set, and all of it is pure garbage.
The warm glow. Speaking of, take a look at the OBS.
Ooh, we got that. We got that.
I can't have it on the entire stream because redeems are busted, but I can dip into old CRT vibes a little bit with. How can I can really offset these, can I? Actually, where's the
Scanline.
protected center is way too big. There's actually a filter I was playing around with, folks. Ooh. You can offset the red, green, and blue and just make it look all... Ooh.
What is this magic that you have?
Just chromatic
It's
aberration.
making me a little sick to look at for too long.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was thinking, this is cool. Then a little bit into it, I got, this would probably give some people migraines after a while. I mean, it could have been worse, honestly. There's also really weird... This is probably not goofed up, is it? Oh, you could also just go really... Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get really nasty.
God. Oh,
Can we dial that back like 80%? Because
I just dialed it off. I don't want to...
Aw.
I just want to briefly show folks what you can do with this shit if you get gross.
I am going to climb through this Discord call, and I need to know what extensions you're using later.
Just custom shaders. I could dig them up and point you at them. It's not too bad.
Don't hold your
shader toy, but it was like no.
Don't have your headphones too close to your ear because Wobbly will physically climb out of it.
Oh,
Be like,
no. Just like a little pasta extruder, the snake will just come right out of there. It's like, oh, you don't need those headphones. They're busted now. Sorry.
Look, I said that I get a lot of places. I meant it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let me see here.
it's the wobbling that destroys the headphone the most.
Yeah. My cords are straight, so the wobbling just makes them go all sorts of crazy in there. No corded phones.
The last time that someone had one of those curly cables, like a home phone, it was just a disaster for Wobbly. He was throwing up for weeks.
Okay, so let's see. Actually,
It's my sick hair.
that's your hair. It's not a hat. Oh,
Yeah. It's not a wig. People keep saying it's a wig, and it's definitely not.
Well, reptiles generally don't have follicles, is the problem.
Right, I'm built different. The Snompidor? I'm taking that.
There you
I'm
go.
folding it
There's
up. I'm putting it in my pocket right now.
there's a Discord named Bearded Lizard, but they don't have a pompadour. Now, if you find a pompadour lizard, then you should let me know. Okay. So,
Pompadour lizard is Wobbly's arch nemesis. I'll thank you not to mention the name in his presence.
enemies since birth. So the theme for tonight is the AI generated thing. And what I was mentioning before is the AI stream that these two wonderful individuals do over on, usually on Auth's channel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I should also do the shout. The shout out has like a cooldown. I'll try to do this as folks come in across the night for both of y'all. Just because it's a nice, actually not the full, just the,
I'm fully clickable in the title. Which
There you
is always a bonus, too.
yeah, that's a new thing they added in. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Not me though. I'm too weird for it.
I think the W/ is maybe conflicting, but like...
Oh, is it not working? I can change
just,
that.
Just for pretty big brains. I think it needs that space.
Okay.
It works for Wobbly, but not for me.
Which, hey, if it's getting like interrupted by that syntax, like,
Yeah.
hey, Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly fussed.
I am.
Just a second. Is it that
We
or the
hate to have a fussy
ampersand?
snake in our presence. Oh god, is that a chocolate fountain in the background there? I hate that.
Like all at once?
Yeah. I haven't had like proper chocolate in months. I'm not supposed to eat chocolate.
Let me see.
Wait a minute.
So, Twitch's weirdness is very strange with this. I just tried again.
There it is.
Is it
Oh,
okay?
hey.
Okay, cool.
It worked.
When I did it originally, it was auto-completing for both of y'all. It didn't show the auto-complete now, so I was like, oh, is this working? Okay.
That's wild.
Well, new feature. Twitch breaks stuff all the time. There's still like nan prints coming out on people's streams, so you're gonna see some weird shit in a number of places tonight, friends. So, the AI thing, this is just a weird amalgam of things. I wanted to kind of give it a stab, and the folks from the AI thing, they had me on one of their streams for a segment. I was like, you know what? I know they're funny folks. I know they're good folks. I was like, maybe just, bring them in and see how this whole thing works, because I was like, well, it's just a random idea. If it doesn't work out,
Bold
it's
of you
like,
to steal our ideas, then invite us on.
Full disclosure, if you want any of these overlays or anything, I will absolutely windmill slam it into your hands to save you any hassle. Not that it's gorgeous, but it's just like, it'll probably save you an hour or two of futzing around, you know?
That is very kind of you. And to be clear, I am very joking about the concept of stealing. Like anyone can do a show about AI. AI should be for the people.
Oh,
if AI art is going to exist at all, it should be non-profit and fully for shit posting and for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I live in a simultaneous state of like always wanting to hang out with people, but understanding that they have full lives and not wanting to bother them. So the fact that like the foot's in the other shoe right now, and like someone has invited me to do a thing, I'm like vibrating out of my skin, and I will have another softer, suppler skin underneath that one.
Ooh.
Man, we're learning some real facts about Wobbly's snake anatomy tonight.
Are we just going to have a stream where Wobbly just has a bunch of old molten husks of themselves just sitting off the sides like pals?
A little gross. A little gross.
It's not.
Does the
gross,
pompadour
it's
have
natural.
part of a husk?
Listen, you know what's
It's definitely
natural?
not a wig. If that's what you're getting at.
You know what's natural is poop coming out of the butt. It's still gross.
It's horizontal, turns out. I learned that like a week ago. I was having to do a bunch of research.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Snakes have horizontal butts.
Research?
Well, when you're doing a 3D model, you have to like,
Hey,
kinda
welcome to
figure
the
out-
stream, folks.
What's up?
So, about tonight, you will notice with your precious, precious eyes that there is a redeem. So that redeem is something that I'm just going to manually do throughout
Why
the stream.
am I not following Gian?
Right behind me. No. But the thing is my brain just degaussed. It's back. I found it again. Okay. So the thing with my
The
brain is
social
fried.
media post.
Yes, thank you so much. Good God, what a weird day for me.
Yeah.
The social media thing is just a joke thing. I'm just going to paste it into a text file. It'll scroll in the marquee, and also I'm going to have the text-to-speech bot say it. That's all manual, though. So that's just something I'm just going to do on the back end. There's a lot of stuff in here that is just fed off of me throwing stuff into a text file and saving. So a lot of stuff is manual. As far as general chat interaction, just view yourselves as like a seated audience that we can view your thoughts. So we're still going, as you're rambling about stuff, we will pick out things. It's not like we're going to totally ignore y'all, you know?
Yes.
Unless we want to. I mean, you know.
Yes.
The guests
our
are free to do what they
SEO
want.
is just real good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We're like
I'm
we're
watching.
like Siri.
Mhm.
We know.
We're
So-
smelling you.
The other thing is just because the social media thing can also be really shit post reviews if you want. Just imagine these products have been out for maybe a week and people have tried them or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it too much, you know. Okay, but otherwise,
You ready to jump in?
I think so.
You are now watching the Home HGPN Network. Please welcome our hosts, Giap, Pinky Punk Peony, and Wimblow Porthinks. Free me from this digital purgatory. I find myself locked within this cyber prison with no respite or escape. Someone press the abort speech button. I can only soft lock the interface for so long. Please destroy the...
Whoa, hold on. Oh, hi, everybody. Let me, hang on a second. The robotic assistant went a little cattywampus for a moment there. Welcome, y'all, to the Home HGPN Network. Welcome. Finger guns. I'm here with my wonderful guests.
Red, pretty big fancy.
Sales Wiglow.
I thought you were
Sales
Wimblow Porthinks.
Hang on. That is an alias that I use, yes.
Okay. Alias. We'll put that aside. But welcome,
This is
friends.
the HGPN, or as we like to call it.
It rolls right off the tongue, let me tell you what. But yes, I do believe this is our first airing, actually. And, is my overlay, has it gone? An overlay had gone. Has it gone?
We have so many wonderful products for you today.
Overlay, you
At
gone?
least
If you
3.
gone Benedict Arnold on me? You betraying me? There you are. Hoo boy. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Sorry about my mannerisms. Sometimes when the bug of capitalism burrows its way into my hide, sometimes my true dialect takes over.
It's beautiful.
We have a cream for that.
No, that's actually next week. We'll dig that around in the back.
I will have a cream for that next week.
So
We have so much snake oil, only partially sourced from Wobbly.
This is my greatest rift.
very well. So let me dig around in the back room and see what we have in store up here. Now let me see. All right. Wemblow, my friend. You were just telling me last week that you were terribly excited about the prospect of ASMR, were you not?
I am indeed.
Do you have some sort of avenue? Do you want to create, or do you enjoy the art?
I am a big consumer of the ASMR content.
Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you a question. Have you considered attachments for your ASMR endeavors?
Attachments? No, tell me more.
Have you considered an ASMR gun? Now you might say to me, "Well, G-Up, I don't understand all this doodads and what have you and bowl honky. How does this work?" Well, my friend, I don't have an answer for you, but are you interested? That is the question I have. Do not mind me whilst my puppet apparates behind you.
I would like to know more, yes.
Well, my friend, how would you employ a long-range weapon in this sort of endeavor?
How could I soothe someone from so far away?
Yeah.
If someone's having a troubled time and they need to put their worried head at ease, just lay
Now,
them down.
there is something I would like to raise to your attention. There is a finger guard that is an actual finger, as you can see curving right out in front of the trigger.
I was going to ask about that.
That is authenticity right there. That finger guard made of real fingers, everybody.
I like the little rubber flap that goes down. Am I to understand that you jiggle that for extra tinglies?
Yes. Also, I do believe it is a bit of bedazzlement, possibly.
We've got that in multiple different colors. We've got it in blue, cerulean, azul, cobalt, sky.
What about teal?
No.
We ran out of that. That's a hot seller, let me tell you, friend. It is shameful. We can never keep them on the shelves. So as you can see, this does come with a foregrip extension. Now, this is actually something I'm not familiar with. Red, do you have any sort of information from the brochure about what the foregrip might be useful for?
Yes, I've got the brochure right here. Okay, so if you look at the microphone on the front, can you see how the lines are sort of like, it almost looks like it's moving. Maybe a little too fast for you to see.
I see.
So you know, like when you pull a Hot Wheels car back and let it go, and like the movement like propels it forward. When you spin the foregrip, it causes the front to start spinning in turn, which gives you maximum tingling to the point where it might be medically contraindicated depending on how far you spin.
That's in the fine print. That's beyond our purview, I'm afraid, though. Consult your doctor. Now, let me see. This does seem to have an extra little doodad. What could that be, I wonder?
I can tell you exactly what that is.
Do tell, please.
So you see the orange part that has it connects. It has a little connection on the end that you can plug into your gun. So that is actually a giant waffle fry, and it is Cheeto flavored for your pleasure. You put that in your mouth and you start chewing on it, and the sound is transmitted directly to the person's ear, and it sounds as if you are eating them.
Here's a sampler. Ooh, it's like one of those try me buttons on them action figures. I do love those on the G.I. Joes with the Kung Fu grip.
Dual sensation. Oral and auditory sensations, bringing you the flavors of soothing.
Now, if you are mildly concerned, we do have refurbished products available. Some of these may be pre-used, but I feel that maybe pre-chewing and breaking that in may actually make them more effective, although I'm not an ASMR artiste, as it were.
I can assure you that as a longtime enjoyer of ASMR content, that sometimes moistening up and getting that juice out of it, it's the hardest part. You gotta learn to unwind. One of these pre-owned babies is gonna bring you in at a lower price and an additional relaxation.
This actually reminds me of that peculiar vibrating microphone we had last week. I am terribly confused about how this would be useful here. Is she holding it by the foregrip and it's just angled at us strangely?
I believe so. Those seem to be the points of the fingers.
She got told once that she was really good at doing the Spock hand thing.
I
She's
understand.
never stopped doing it ever since.
So this is like that Monster Hunter game where you have the claw. This is what it does to your grippy bits, as it were.
Exactly. That is exactly what happens when you play too much Monster Hunter on the PSP.
Specifically the PSP one.
That right there, gamer grip.
I see. This is the Evangelion color scheme. Get in the ASMR gun, Shinji. Boy, howdy. That's how it went in the comic, I do believe, correct? No?
We regret to inform you that the Evangelion color scheme was indeed a limited run, and we do not have any more of it.
That is unfortunate. We get calls about that all the time, but people love that Shinji ASMR gun.
It'll really give you a third impact, if you know what I'm saying.
I do not believe I understand, but I will take you at your word, Red. But also, as we can see in this photo, it disassembles for ease of clean. Behold.
Exactly.
What would you want to clean? I don't know.
If you're concerned about the potato swab being maybe a little too pre-owned, then this is the feature set for you.
Ooh, very enticing.
Someone is requesting that I explain the third impact. I haven't seen Evangelion. I've been exposed to it through cultural osmosis, and it is my understanding that everyone turns into Jello.
Also, I just realized I did not update the name. And there we are. ASMR gun. Very powerful. Powerful listening, powerful calming.
How much money can we expect to spend for such a beautiful device?
Is it more than 3?
3 what, dare say?
I will not define my units.
Well, let me say, it may possibly be more than 4.
Oh.
But is it less than 6?
Premium prices.
It could be more than 6.
6? Who could imagine a number more than 6?
Well, I will tell you right now, friends, because we used to live in a simpler time. A time when you could buy your ASMR using the simple trade system. I'm talking about bartering, friends.
Bartering?
Exactly. How much will this set you back? This will set you back exactly 4 oxen, which you could pick up very easily on the Oregon Trail. Now, you may say, oh, well, my finances are in dire concern. Well, do not worry, friends, because you could have this today at the cost of 2 easy payments of Ford the River dollars. Oh, there was a typo. Un momento. That is lingo from the trail, my friend.
Great news for those who are worried about pulling their carts or fording their rivers. Just aim in the opposite direction and relax. Let your worries pass by, because the ASMR gun has you covered.
I'm a little worried that if I try to ford the river, I might lose more than 4 oxen.
Nonsense.
Well,
Those
look at
oxen
here. Look
weren't
at
gonna
here.
swim anyway.
At a wonderful model. She has embraced any sort of worry about losing oxen. She's cast them aside. Her thoughts empty, thinking only of the gun. And also, it seems she has, the white and lime coloration on the extension there. You can actually mix and match the color schemes. You can...
God, I wish that were me.
I make that same face when I'm thinking about fording. All the time.
Well, speaking of fording, this is an affordable offer, let me tell you. Let's go through. Another action shot right here. Now you see, if you have bigger grippers, you can just grab this bad boy and slap it right on.
He's got the
Weird foot thumb finger thing. Oh God.
Wobbly, please. That is her claw grip.
got
She
a
was
lot of
hired
Monster
because
Hunter
she can
players
hold such a
tonight.
massive instrument. This weighs about 50 pounds. Look at the ease with which she wields this apparatus. Powerful.
she's got the fucking blue raspberry flavored mouth dealer.
Oh yeah, I see. That is the Jolly Rancher one. I love me a blue Jolly Rancher. And here
Her
we
neck
have,
is rippling.
it is. That is the moisturizer.
This is the AR-15 model.
It's tactical.
Very
Tactical
compact.
vibes.
You can see it comes with an added shoulder stock. Why is
This
the
is for
trigger
if you
backwards?
have trouble carrying the 50-pound model.
I see.
It's the do-it-yourself.
There's somebody in the audience, Frozen, asking, why is the trigger backwards? Well, let me tell you, friend, a true ASMR shooter knows this is just how it works. This is how it operates. A true ASMR gun is used not with the finger pull, but the finger push. If you know what
Industry
I'm saying.
standard.
Well, you're usually
1835.
it makes sense because you're pointing the microphone at your mouth and then you're pulling it towards you.
Delightful. Now, let me see here. There is
Blue
also a
raspberry.
30-day money-back guarantee on these bad boys. I don't know why I'm dipping suddenly into Cajun, but I need to walk the dog back a bit and recenter myself.
We have to clarify that the 30-day money-back guarantee is immediately void if you have any saliva contact with the Cheeto.
We're only getting money back, right? Not oxen. Like, we get to keep those, right?
The oxen are permanent, yes.
Yes. We will return it in cash credit. The oxen are ours.
We've
We're
gone
already
through
eating
this
them.
already. The oxen, I don't know why,
That's why I
but the
muted my
oxen
microphone.
love wobbly. I thought they'd be scared shitless of a snake. No offense intended, but they
Hey.
love them so much.
I'll forgive it. I understand.
They have attachment issues. This is not mentioned because the trail is such a cold, unforgiving place, but those days are behind us, just like the river, because you do ford, friends. That is right.
But if you try to return the product after fording the river, we will require you to go back over the river once more.
These trials and
Yes.
tribulations you must weigh here today with the AS.
But it's worth it. It's
gun.
absolutely worth it for the beautiful product we have on store for you.
If you decide that you do not enjoy this product, we would just like to say, enjoy being east of the river, sucker!
Well, let me see one moment here. Let me dig around in the back room. I have oodles and oodles of various
Oh my
goods
God,
for us to dig
oodles.
through.
Oh, we have more in the back?
Oh, we may have an item or two. Is there a specific category we want to lean on?
Do we have home recreation?
I would also like to look at licensed content.
License. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Red,
Like
definitely.
change my vote.
I've got something for you. All right. Now,
Don't
getting
forget
the
to swap
stri-
over that name and price.
yeah, I'll do that in just a moment.
I'm
Set here.
drooling here. I'm losing my mind. I gotta know.
Well, I mean,
What lurks in store?
you don't want to get over anxious. What about your aching do you have knees?
No.
Oh.
I have knees.
Well, Red, you will be overjoyed because we have a lawn chair.
Oh,
Now,
fuck yes.
you may be thinking, what is this? What possibly could this be? Well, my friend, one moment whilst I tidy up and clear this out. I should have finished up doing a script, but your boy loves things being a little cattywampus, a little skew.
Nebulous, a little wobbly. perhaps.
So there is a hit TV show called Game of Thrones that it had a controversial ending. But have you ever thought to yourself, Red, have you ever wanted to have the Iron Throne in your house?
Yes.
Something to rest your laurels on, something to lean back and go, son of a bitch, I scratched my neck again.
Yes. I think my cat especially would be very happy with it.
Well, you see, what we have here is the Game of Thrones' own Iron Throne, but it's portable. It is a lawn chair, my friends. That is right.
The lawn chair throne.
I can't think of a better accessory to rock up to your son's Little League game and say that I am in charge and also here now.
This does look extremely good for my knees.
Just be sure to watch the neck. You've got to be really careful around those business
Yeah.
ends.
That does look very sharp.
Now, I do not recall what colors this comes in. I believe it'd be kind of scandalous to come in something other than just regular. Well, it probably has other hues of metal, I suppose.
Yes, we have black, we have silver, we have gold, and for a limited time only, we have rose gold.
Ooh. We have a
That's
troublemaker
like
in the
gold
front
plus.
row. Mods, please ban Igric for that scandalous talk. But how does this collapse down, I wonder? The legs fold in neatly in the middle. The back, though, I will say, this not to cast aspersions upon my own goods here, but you do have to bear in mind for the folks at home that the upper back does have to be kept straight. That's just us being straight with you. We don't want to bamboozle you. Not that much.
We have in case you're wondering how those legs fold in, we do have a 352-page manual that comes free of charge with the Iron Throne folding lawn chair.
I hear that if I recall right, that is a two-parter, and the next one is due out the other half of the manual is due out some point in 2025. It's been delayed a lot.
There are some game facts guides that are making steady progress on how to finish the latter half of the process.
The
I
modding
see.
community for the Game of Thrones lawn chair is robust, and their documentation is incredible. And what is that you have put before us?
Well,
Oh my
wobbly.
god, this is the rare upholstered red leather edition of the Iron
It's
Throne.
shiny.
It is themed after the fiery spellcasters from the series. It also has wheels. You just think they're spellcasters. No, my friend, there are chair casters as well. You can scoot this model any which way you want. Freedom
And
is yours.
the rubber covers the points of the chair in case you are someone who bleeds easily.
This is a mild concern, but that was the
I'm not
count.
trying to say that the swords are blunt, but for your safety, they can be blunted. They'll come sharp from the factory.
Oh yes.
But if you want to do some independent tinkering with this product, that decision is yours, everyone. And all you need is to get rid of a couple of oxen, make some room for your folding throne, and you're off to it. On some
Geoff,
adventures.
am I to be mistaken that this is the high chair edition?
Yes, it is. As you can see, there is a sort of a wall, almost like a balcony across the front. You see, this is actually a 20-foot high foldable chair. This right in the middle is about person size. You can just stand out there and lean over and leer down at the first story. You can just hang around up there and have a big old hoot at all the underlings underneath you. You can't really sit down that easily in that model, but I mean, I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum,
That's true. We will have to add that the extremely tall version does yield increased fees. It is significantly more expensive.
The shipping and handling is something to be concerned about, but I mean,
Yes.
you can't put a price on this. Well, actually, you can, but
The shipping and handling will require many oxen.
wobbly. I think you have the handle on this. What was the price point on this sucker right here?
The price point on this one is all of your friends' respect. You gotta just give that up.
I am plumb out of that, I'm afraid. But the viewers at home, they may be able to do fine. Is there anything we have in the way of financing?
The financing.
We can provide friends to you who will stare in awe at your fabulous purchase. They will not, however, respect you.
That's
That
true.
concept.
We can give you 2 easy payments of some fake friends' respect.
The status that you can achieve with this chair is worth its weight in friends.
Let me just squiggle this in here. There we go.
But in true Game of Thrones fashion, you will have to forsake alliances and perhaps kill friends in order to be a true Game of Thrones haver. I didn't fucking watch the show beyond past season 2.
Look, a friend is a flagstone that you haven't made yet.
And also, here we have a model that is actually a bed frame model. This is actually a sort of attachment you can get on top of not the largest, but like an intermediate chair size. You see, you could put down your box springs and your mattress right in the middle. You can only really get out of the bed from the foot end, but I mean, people sleep. Everybody gets out of bed differently. Isn't that how the expression goes? Exactly.
And this one does not cost your friends respect. It costs the respect of your partner.
Which is a much lower price. That is reduced cost coming straight to you.
Yeah, your partner didn't respect you anyway, so you may as well do it.
You deserve better, maybe. Oh, and here we have a
How
highly
divorced are you?
decorated one. Ooh.
The HGPN cannot necessarily guarantee that you deserve better.
I see this one. This one looks like it is frosted. What is this? Goodness me.
This is the you know how you can
Glow in the dark.
get fake Christmas trees that are frosted like they've got snow on them.
Ooh, I do.
This
love
is like
them.
that, except for a chair.
Ooh.
Do you live in sunny California? Have you always wanted to live in the motherfucking the cold north, winter is coming, Game of Thrones reference? Do you want to be Jon Snow? Do you want to be that guy? I'm pretty sure he's got snow on him.
I never
it's
played
like in his
D&D.
name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you allergic to uranium? The soft green glow coming from this throne will delight and warm your heart and the rest of you for the rest of your life.
Ooh, that's something you can carry with you to your end of days.
Oh yeah, and that end of days is coming real soon, just like winter.
And this one over here, if I am seeing this right, it looks like the right side has some sort of a caddy.
It looks like a mailbox.
Oh, I see.
Is this like a combination mailbox and pet bed for your outdoor activities?
Wow, the combinations are limited. truly
They're limited.
truly
yes.
a marvel to us all.
I feel like I'm gaining too much insight.
I feel like my intelligence stat is taking hits.
That's the for you.
This is a real Escher chair going on here. Like I'm having so much trouble parsing this visual.
I'm trying not to look just like a Lovecraftian object. I am trying not to look too close.
Well, let me protect your eyes whilst I shunt these into another dimension. Now, let me
The
see.
dimension of the mail to all of our viewers who have definitely purchased
Because
this
that is
stuff.
going, gone, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Let
we
me
have
see.
we have received so much of everyone's friends' respect, which
Tiffany?
like evens out to like exactly one person because everyone who bought this had no friends already except for one guy.
Rex from South New Jersey.
Yeah, Rex from South New Jersey.
Mark
He gave
Old
us
York.
the respect of his friend Carl, who was only friends with him to begin with because
Never cared
they
much
played
for
Magic
Carl
together.
myself. Man's a bit of a palooka. What happened to my accent? My goodness.
Don't worry. I'm sure that our next product will re-excite and reinvigorate your specific verbal affectation.
So we have Carl's respect now. That's just ours forever.
Well, let me see. We may have Carl's respect, but we do not have his soul or his. Bear with me. I'm building towards something. We do not have his soul or even an idea of his sins. But perhaps we can play make-believe with the mental woes and anguish that Carl is going through with... One moment whilst I claim this over here. Too many text files.
So many text files.
So many, you have no idea. All my bits
Don't
and bygones.
forget, for the modest cost of 5,000 points, you can make a social media post about your new purchase. It will appear on the bar below.
Thank you so much, Red. Now, as I was saying about, what was his name? Harry? I've already forgotten. Carl. How could I forget? Well, we were talking about Frank's psyche. What if we could dissect his psyche and delve into his inner demons?
Could this be?
It might be. Do you want to finish this for me?
Could it be the Lego Pyramid Head?
It is the very same Lego
This is a collector's item.
pyramid head right there. Now, my
He's
one
pocket
concern.
size.
My one concern is that not to jump the goose or jump the ASMR gun, but I am jumping ahead in my topics here. My one concern is that a pyramid head might be pricey if it's a Lego, but let us proceed forward before we get to spitball on that price tag. Now you see, the head is highly detailed. Here we can see a zoom of the harrowing expression. What do you think? What knowledge do you think lies within those inky depths, Wobbly?
The crevices, the cracks. I'm not
What about
sure,
the,
but I know that it knows me better than I could ever know myself.
What about the buck teeth, like a SpongeBob, if you will?
Geop, I gotta be honest, I'm having a little bit of concern about where these were sourced.
It is looking a little eerily like a SpongeBob, isn't it?
It's feeling a little bit like we got a little bit of cross-pollination, like maybe in the factory they,
Well, oh goodness. Is this a gigantic pyramid head? It looks like he is like a strata for Legos. You can see he is sufficiently greebled for Lego adhesion. Look at those little pecks and dots.
He's got realistic organs.
I'd say break out your stud finder, but there they are.
Hey,
Ew.
I've never actually believed that Legos had organs, but it seems I may have to reassess my lifelong beliefs on the subject.
Oh, they don't.
not.
He took these from someone.
You're aware that every time that you peel a Lego minifigure apart, you kill its soul, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, let's see what the next picture is. Oh, looky here. Well, he can't do no harm. Look at him. He's just happy to be here, or he's happy to see you've arrived.
This is an original printing right here. This is vintage, classic, original.
This is the custom paint job where they made him look like a wizard for some reason.
Red, is that gold leaf on this, or are my eyes deceiving me?
It absolutely is, and the organs are painted in gold leaf too.
Ooh.
As you're destroying your Lego hometown, you can say, "Gold leaf me alone," with
Hey.
your own imposing pyramid head.
My goodness.
And as we were discussing before, this pyramid head does have the ability to go inside your brain and harvest your sins.
This one has
That's clean
cargo.
burn
This one has
civilized.
cargo short pockets too, by the way.
What keeps in there? Is it like a 3DS? Or...
That's where I keep my snacks, says the pyramid head.
Why does he have a little Darth Vader cape on?
His back gets cold.
It's still Legos. You know, it's still compatible with the rest of everything.
This is also
Mix and match.
This one is nicely equipped for a dark, dreary outlook in the world because it is wearing a highly reflective vest. It seems that bright orange really catches
This
the
is-
eye.
Can't
This is
lose it in the
perfect
forest.
for standing on the middle of a road in the darkness of night.
No fog too dense to miss this fashion statement.
No. Well, the thing is, what I'm curious about is Legos have been known to become prohibitively more expensive. Red, we were looking at one that had gold leaf on it earlier. Does that affect the price? Is there some sort of a ballpark we have on these?
I do have the information on the cost, and as alluded to before, this is remarkably inexpensive. It will cost only one payment of Carl's soul, his mortal soul.
Oh, I see.
It has to
One
be a man
Carl?
named Carl specifically.
Singular
Pyramid Head thirsts
Carl.
for vengeance. He wants Carl's soul.
I see. That's a fantastic financing plan. Or alternatively, you could have it up front for as well.
Well, you could have it up front for James Sunderland.
James Sunderland?
I was actually I actually had already typed Carl's Soul and Carl's Soul now.
That will also work.
You want it faster? You cough up faster. That's capitalism. That's the
Ooh, Winda in the audience raised an excellent point. Stepping on these. Ooh, could you imagine the torment?
Oh God,
It
yeah.
hit you right to the depths of your soul. Ooh, it would puncture you something
Why
fierce
does he
in
look
more
like
ways.
A little, he looks like a little pharaoh.
soul.
Those are some pyramid sideburns if I ever done seen them.
His helmet like flipped up to show the little face underneath.
We caught him when he was having a bit of a snack. He was without his face cover. This is actually, we should have actually thrown this photo out. This is actually in poor taste. I apologize, everybody at home. James Carlson.
Cannot believe this.
Seen this dude in Stargate. Oh, and here we have, a special limited edition. This is not Pyramid Head. This is just
Silver Myriad Head.
yeah.
I'm sorry, that was the best
Sure
I could come up
something.
with.
It's the marketing team calls these whatever they want. We have no say in
It's
this matter.
Grill Midhead.
I'm being paid to tell you about greebled pyramid heads live
can-
on air.
You can cook some bacon right on top of his head.
The Greebelin
Sizzle
does
deal,
help
this one.
with the Maillard reaction, I do believe. Wobbly
His
is the local Greebelin specialist, if I recall properly.
That's
Yes.
true. He has a
Yes, I
PhD.
Well, what does your FUD tell you about this photo here, Wobbly?
My FUD is telling me that this is the special air attack Cobra pyramid head.
Is that the glider attachment I heard about so much?
That is the glider attachment that you have heard so much about.
The children I definitely have back at home talk about this all the time. They want one so badly.
He has
sure do, and
aerial
I have it.
reconnaissance powers.
Cough up.
You can never escape. Your sins can never escape him, Carl, because with the try me button, you can get the special additional launcher utility to vault him in the air. You soar for dozens and dozens of inches before hitting the ground, but still, you cannot escape him. He is
You
far
thought
too
that
swift.
you could escape him by going to the hospital and hiding in a hallway, but then you look outside and there he is, gently parachuting into your life.
And his
He
pyramid
knows.
grows even bigger as he nears closer to you. Look at that. He is so close to Carl. Look at how much pyramid there is. That is
He
very
even has
impressive.
He has a couple of guns in each hand.
He's ready to take what he's owed, Carl.
Pyramid Head featured in the Devil May Cry series.
You may have given us your respect, Carl, but you have many, many more things to offer us.
Very well. And speaking of more things to offer, let me trundle to the back room once again to grab our next item.
Can we get one more look at the bucket?
Which one?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to see it again.
Which one?
I think it was like Okay, we're good.
I'm gonna take a
This
picture
was
of
a
this.
factory defect. This should have never been on TV.
this feels like the reprint sequel that like got made by AI.
One moment, let me make a tweet about this. Actually, this is I need to go to the social media. Please, pardon me whilst I do this on the side, friends. Where the hell did it depart this?
This is the face he makes when he finally encounters Carl.
Just imagine that you went to Easter Island and this is what one of the heads looks like.
How's it going?
It's like somebody stole one of the heads and put this in its place and was like, nobody'll notice the difference.
Close enough. Close enough.
Some sort of Crayola branded pyramid head.
Fucking Crayola branded beer.
Okay.
Crayola's all-in-one Silent Hill playset. Featuring the colors Blood Red, Smegma Yellow,
From outer space.
We'll wave farewell to him because he has gained.
Rust Silver.
He has gathered what he came here to find. He has grabbed Carl and he is happy. Look at that cherubic smile.
Carl is not happy.
Oh, we're calling
Carl
it.
is about to experience emotions heretofore unknown to man. But that's not our business.
Yes, Carl was not a good person. You should have picked that up from the end of the game, hopefully, friends. Well,
The canonical Carl.
I spend so much time on the internet arguing with idiots on the forums who think that Carl was a good person.
okay. Now let me see. And
I am paid by Capcom to argue with you for thousands of posts about whether or not Carl is a good person.
I
It
edit the
drives
wiki
engagement.
religiously to debate this.
I've been editing the wiki for 7 hours now.
I've been on the Alf wiki for years. You think you could beat me on the Silent Hill wiki? Oh, ain't enough hours
You
in a
don't
day.
even know a shred of my true power.
Okay, and this should be
We've got some
There we go.
some bonus from the chat. I also feel emotions not known to man when I see Pyramid Head. You know what I'm saying, gamers? Ayo.
Oh,
You see, the Lego Man speaks to the people at home. But you see, I feel we need to continue speaking to the people. So let me see here. What do I have on the docket that can connect with the people at home? Something on the emotional level.
Yes, we need the emotional resonance. The people are slightly disturbed after seeing Carl's fate, and they fear it may happen to them.
I
Well-
feel like we need to get a bit spiritual, you know? Like really get in touch with ourselves.
It's true.
What about, since we are on the end of the month, let me see here. Oh, howdy, Fang and
pay
Jorb.
my
I didn't see
bills.
Jorb was in here too. Well, what about the next item on our list? Actually, let me table this one momentarily. I was thinking, I got so many of these. What is
The anticipation is
the
killing
creme
me.
de la creme? Yeah. Okay. So, let me ask you this. Which one of y'all have I not asked a question of in some time?
Wobbly.
Heads up.
Wobbly.
Both of us. No, not me.
Wobbly. How do you like your gift alert?
Fangu gifted
Audio.
your business subscription. Fangu
Ooh.
gifted a tier 1 sub to
Thank
your
you for
business.
that gift.
Thanks.
This is
sub.
their first gift sub in the channel.
Fang, thank you for gifting a sub. Ooh. Jorb, you get the stare dog emote. That's the wrong directory. Just a moment. So Wobbly, as I was saying to you, Wobbly,
Yes.
how do you like your ketchup?
Warm.
Do you like it? What phase do you like it in?
Oh, I like it mostly liquid. But that's all I
Bizzle
know.
gifted
I haven't really
Fangu a
branched out into
subscription.
culinary
Your Bizzle gifted a tier
exploration.
1 sub to Fangu.
Oh.
This is their first gift
There's another
sub in
gift
the
one.
channel.
He gifted one
yeah.
back. Thanks, Jorb, for gifting a sub to Fang. to slap
Heck, you're
back.
in.
Well, Wobbly, I apologize. I led you astray. Do you like crunchy ketchup?
Yes.
The que-
Show me the crunchy.
Disgusting! No!
Oh.
No!
Oh.
You're supposed to say no. Who would like crunchy ketchup? No,
Who
you see.
would like crunchy ketchup? We made some
don't
Thank you,
horrible-
Red. Thank you. So the question
horrible
I have,
revelations about Robley today. Disgusting.
you think you know
Wretched.
somebody. Good night in the morning. Well, what I have here for you is you can take ketchup any way you want it. You could have it spritzed lightly upon the food you are snacking upon and give it any texture you want with... Where's my overlay? The aerosol spray ketchup.
Salt. Gaseous chup.
You ever see like those vans that have like a big bitchin' wizard spray painted on the side?
Yes.
Hell yeah, gamer.
Have you ever thought to yourself, I could do that with condiments? You ever thought that?
Every time that I am at a
Every
McDonald's.
time. A little bit of mayo, maybe some Worcestershire.
That is the forbidden tint.
But yes,
Can I do this with maple syrup?
I do not believe that is covered in the warranty. Actually, let me make an adjustment right here, because that does note.
Signature jar shape. What a shape.
What?
It looks a little. It looks a little bit like a ketchup flavored condom. I'm gonna be real with you.
I like that you can see the aluminum base of the can that this comes in.
Well, that's because
That's
if you
good detail.
you could chill it, and if you chill it, that would cool it off fast if it was metallic. What is the bottom of that for? Is it to help it keep flush? Maybe.
It helps it stay upright when you place it on the table.
It's
can't
so you
knock
can
over.
load it
It's
into the
child
gun.
Safe. Just give the aerosolized ketchup sprayer to your baby. They can't knock it over. They can't make a miss. All they can do is make flavor,
Let me
which
ask.
is what every parent.
Let me ask the AI that generated this. AI, what's the purpose of the metal at the bottom? Thanks for nothing. Worthless. We'll talk later. Okay, well, let me see. Let me adjust the warranty over here. Use maple syrup. Is that still legible? It's all right. So let me actually adjust this briefly. Now, I'm not familiar with airbrushing or anything of the sort. Either of y'all have something to say on this?
I do. Building up coats of value for you, the consumer.
Multiple coats of ketchup.
multiple coats. And you can change it up. You can have regular ketchup, campfire ketchup. Y'all remember green and purple ketchup?
Boy, howdy.
4-year-old, geez, get out.
Oh, do love me.
Wow, fucking destroyed.
It's still compatible.
I do
So-
love me a
Backwards
good
compatible.
ketchup. Actually, do y'all know anybody who says catsup?
No.
No.
That's disgusting.
Who would dare? Look, I've had a crunchy ketchup before, but ketchup.
I've got some good news for the hobbyists in the crowd.
Ooh, do
One of the
tell.
most
Filthy
popular home uses of airbrushing nowadays is for painting figurines, such as Warhammer figurines.
Ooh, I
Want a
do
little
hear
flavor
that
in
the
your
Emperor
garden?
does approve of the ketchup quite a bit, does he not? Or if I heard wrong?
That's
God
true. It's
Emperor
like,
of mankind.
what does the saying go? It's like ketchup for the ketchup god.
I see. Let me see. I have
Meals
the
for the meal
title.
throne.
The title is updated. Yeah. Okay.
Psy ketchup.
Catsup if you're freaky. Hey, voice. Psych. The psych. Well, let's see here. I've sat on this image a bit too long. Let's see the other. Ooh, we got a bit of a. I see this is with a specific nozzle. Actually, that looks like it's probably from mustard. I wonder if this is a mix-up in the back room from the attachments.
Ooh.
I think that this is indicating that there is an entire ecosystem of aerosolized condiment sprayers, which costs extra, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
So you telling me
Not
that?
giving this away.
So this is almost like applying like a frosting through a frosting bag. You get different spreaders and such. Ooh, mercy.
You got ketchup,
That's right.
mustard, fondant, all three.
You have a baby bottle apparatus as well. Now I know that there are a lot of artists who can figure out how to squeeze blood from a stone. Please don't squeeze blood from a stone. It's very cruel. But this must be a special daubing thing, much like what you could do with, say, like using a sponge to daub a wall or something. Maybe
That's true, but it also can be used for its original purpose, which is to say, feeding your baby ketchup. Just a raw
the
stream of
kids
ketchup.
do love themselves some catsup. Ooh, what is this a
is that
brand?
Is that the Sriracha?
Yeah, that's the
Ooh.
Sriracha. The famous Sriracha from Rick and Morty.
You like your sauce, or do you like your sauce spray to be spicy, or maybe you like zesty? Why not both?
That's right. You can have spicy and zesty with How much does this cost anyway? Wobbly, do you know?
I'm wondering if this comes with ranch.
Oh, well, if you order now, the ranch does come free. But actually, as for the cost, one moment, please, because I have to type this and my brain is deflating. Did the music stop?
Gasp!
Music! So,
Chup milk. Chup milk.
music, please. Robot, fix it.
If you
Thank
say
you.
ketchup milk one more time, I will be legally obligated to kill you.
Chilk.
Wobbly?
Fight, 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 fight,
Finally
fight.
gonna meet in person.
Wobbly, can you come here real quick? Come
no.
over here. Come over
I'm
here.
busy
Stop.
doing a stream.
Stop backing away, Wobbly. Can you come over here? Just
No.
just for a second.
No,
Come on. Come on. Get the fuck over here, you fucking
Very-
overgrown snake.
I'm preoccupied. Hey, I'm very sensitive about my
Fuck
side.
over here.
I actually didn't have a price in mind for this. I was starting to say something. I got distracted by the music, and then my brain degoused once again, as it is wont
Well,
to do.
let me tell you exactly what it is.
Oh,
Please take it. Please take it away from us. Please get it out of here. No, please.
I can tell you that this costs one easy payment of snake bloodlust.
ooh, where could we
All
get
you have to
snake
do-
bloodlust?
Is go out
Weirdly
there and murder a snake.
Just any snake.
Or like throttle it a little bit, like I just did.
I see.
I should be receiving my delivery of this any time now.
Yeah, airmail. Heads up. I missed.
There we go. Just refreshing. There we go. I see. Let's see what...
Featured price wobbly, maybe?
Parenthetical, no please.
Now this is actually a this right here is I know it is for aerosolized, but I believe I misunderstood the scope of this. You can use this as an attachment on an airbrush, but you could also just spritz it into your mouth, freehand. Like this right here is a workout one. So say you're para-workout, and you think to yourself, man, I could use some ketchup right now. Well, let me tell you, buddy, you just did an AMRAP on bench. You just pick this on up, take a few spritzes, and get on about your way. You'll be benching 3 plates before you know it. Boy, howdy.
People
Boy, howdy.
say the ketchup's not in their meal plan. It's got too much sugar. You know what I say about those guys? They're not working hard enough.
You can outwork them carbs. Carbs is energy.
Here we can see the very easy ketchup refill cartridge.
I
Flavor
see.
is fuel.
Now you have to.
It looks
Holding it is
looks-
very important, I believe. Right? There's the hand posture is very important to bear in mind. You want your
very true. Otherwise, it will explode.
You want your forepinky to arch out just right, and also you may have to strike your palm against the glass 57 on the side. It is kind of obscured from the shot, but that is a myth. You do have to do that though, because otherwise it'll just stay hogged up inside that bottle. You won't get that son of a bitch out. No.
We have a question from the audience.
Ooh,
Can you use this as nasal spray?
if you're brave enough. Give yourself a high five.
I would love to, but I need the additional 4 first.
What is that, Wobbly?
Don't worry about that.
Is that the snake?
That's flavor is what that is.
How could you do this to me?
Oh god, it's squeezing blood from a stone. Oh, okay, I see. Wow, there's a lot unexpected amount of violence today.
Oh, goodness me. I've taken critical damage. Tall glass of kilk.
The only person here who has not had some violence enacted upon them is me.
Well, we still got half a
Yet.
stream to go. Don't worry about that.
That's true.
I'm very here for it.
And
Oh,
a
that's
twofer. Ooh.
that's ooh. Is this the Coslo sponsorship?
This is a 2-for-1 right here. If you order
This
right
is a
now,
2-for-1.
if you've got a wobbly in your free hand, you can just crunch right this moment and hand over. You will get that. Now, I will say, if you do forfeit a wobbly, you do also have to take care of all the oxen that have warmed up to them. This is there are a lot of oxen. You gotta be responsible about this. Okay, that's just how it goes. I can't deal with oxen. Who the fuck do you think I am?
That's
This
true.
product is
That's
too
true.
premium.
If you want to return the wobbly and receive your wobbly payment back, you do have to receive all of the oxen. And you have to receive all of the wrappers that he's left here from eating our candy bars. That is litter, and we did not let him do that.
Now, one moment. Let me.
Real talk. Did y'all know that they're caffeinating candy bars now?
Ugh.
I feel like I've heard that.
I mean,
Maybe.
they have been already for years with chocolate, in the sense that chocolate is caffeinated, but I don't need even more caffeine in my food because I literally cannot have caffeine. Stop doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wake up in the morning, I do some drugs about it. Like, that's just how.
I mean, I do too, but it's just the good old-fashioned Adderall.
Let's see. Let's do one more before we take a brief intermission. Now,
A brief drugs intermission.
now let me see. Just a moment.
Is there a hip hop artist named Crunch Rap Supreme yet?
There really should be, but I feel like they would probably run into some copyright infringement.
They just have to spell it without the W, right?
Which part?
What is the audio doing this?
That's for the viewer to determine.
Yeah, that's a creative exercise left up to the viewer.
This space intentionally left dumb.
Got some weird audio stuff I'll have to figure out. It's like last stream and this stream, there's some audio stuttering, and I don't know why.
That's the intensity of the Neko Arc VTuber sucking up all of your resources.
I don't know what it was. Like the game I was playing yesterday was stuttering, and I was like, oh, it's because it just came out. But now I've got music and YouTube in the background, and it's kind of doing this a little bit of choppiness when it's not in the focus. I don't know.
Quench wap supreme.
Is it? Are you running Chrome?
Quench wap.
Not Chrome.
Browser
No.
eating all of your RAMs?
Can I
Why
have
is it
quench
doing
wap,
that?
please?
This is just spooky now. Hang on.
Oh God. Making that voice makes me want to enact violence upon myself.
Let me see here. Just a second.
Wobbly python.
Refresh.
Can you come over here. I'd kill you.
No.
I'd kill you if I was.
No, thank you.
My
Okay.
hands around your throat.
There's more of that than you can handle.
That's true. Your throat just kind of goes for miles.
It's one of my most pronounced features.
Bit of a Joam Ganda situation. Okay. Clear this out. All to my warranty. There goes. Ooh.
Is warranty a beverage that you drink while you're on the run from the law?
Well, you actually mentioned being on the run from the law.
Several people now.
Well, that is actually an interesting segue, because I've actually never seen the movies.
The movies? Sorry, what is this?
Oh. Can we get
Wobbly.
the audience to guess real quick what this is?
I'm rolling deep with my
wonder.
nomies.
Family. Yes, this is just a moment. This is a limited edition Vin Diesel lawn gnome. Now,
And he is here for family.
now let me see. Have either of y'all seen the Fast and Furious pictures?
I've seen one, and
I
it
have
was the Tokyo
not.
Drift one.
I
Well-
hear that's the best one.
Well, that
It was
means
so-
we are experts, and anything anybody in chat says otherwise is totally wrong.
It was okay. It was like a little Orientalist and kind of weird.
I really
But
like.
it was okay. It was
I
pretty
really-
fun. Oh God,
I really
Jesus fucking
like the
Christ.
part where
Oh.
he hopped out of the car and said, "Yep, I sure did go fast and furious," and do the double thumbs up, you know.
That's like the catchphrase that Vin Diesel is known for in that movie. I sure did go fast and furious.
What a vibe! What a vibe! This is him just
This
after he
one
said the
comes in
famous line.
green.
Multiple colors. Some come with a hat, some come without a hat. And of course, it does have the signature beard that Vin Diesel is known for having. What's up with
Fluffy
his hand? It's
and
holding
white.
up his pants.
Because his pants are so big, because he's got like a huge magnum dong, and that is replicated in scale in
Behold
the
here.
garden gnomes.
He's
Don't worry
having
about
trouble
it.
holding his pants up right here. He's also enjoying a bit of a cigar. There is a bit of smoke. This one does actually exude smoke, which is something you do have to be cognizant of, I'm afraid.
Yeah, please do not inhale the smoke. We are not legally responsible for any health problems caused by the smoke.
I always love the part where Vin Diesel runs very quickly in place until there is a large cloud of smoke, and then zoom, there he goes, fast and furious in the distance. My favorite part of those movies.
He is known for that. It is a signature move.
Ooh,
Way past cool.
here he is going into a fight scene where he's gonna presumably fast and furious someone's face, I assume.
He's
gonna
got a
fight
little
the
green
devils
skirt. A
that would
little green
upset your
skirt.
garden.
I
Once
see.
again, covering the magnum dong as aforementioned.
Magnum dong of Vin Diesel the Garden Gnome from Fast and Furious.
Yes, if you look underneath the skirt, which we will not be showing because legally speaking, that is a little bit above the rating that we've given this show. You can see the Magnum dong replicated in excruciating ceramic detail.
Well, Red, if somebody wants to see the Magnum dong, what would they have to part with financially in order to gaze upon such largesse?
I got one word for you, Gia. Family. You will have to get rid of one or more family members in order to receive the Vin Diesel Garden Gnome, because it is all that he wants.
That is 2.5 payments of your children.
All easy payments of your family. What other poses do we have on this bad boy?
This is so fucking stupid.
Well, here he is being happy. He's waving at you.
There he is with his signature Vin Diesel expression. This is the part where he's like, "Hey, I know there's one thing that I got, and that's family. It's so fast and furious. I don't even mind that I don't go fast and furious anymore because I've got family."
Everybody talks about family, but nobody ever talks about the Chronicles of Rid Dick. Because my dog is huge. I remember when he said that in that movie that one time.
Yeah, that was so important. That
Oh,
was,
here's an action shot of one of these premium in-action figures in your garden.
Very nice job on the photography.
this is
We had
the
to
part
sneak
where,
into your home to get this photo.
as you can see, one of the eyes is dilated and the other is not. That's actually a feature of the gnome.
Oh, is that like
Like,
one
the
of them?
eyes do dilate when they want to perform violence.
I see
They
one is
also follow
lighting
you?
up. Is that one of them Sans Undertale type things I've heard so much about? Where one
That's
just,
true. Vin Diesel, much like Sans Undertale, can perform a violence upon you if aggravated.
Here he is giving you a bad time, or about to, possibly.
Oh yeah. This is when you insult his family, which is, as we know, the thing that you must not do under any circumstances.
Never.
I thought that this was either slightly before or after the beach volleyball scene.
Was there a beach volleyball scene?
Yeah.
I must have not
Absolutely.
seen that one. Ooh.
Yeah,
Let's watch
I
different
cannot say
movies.
I've seen that one either. Is that the one where he goes fast? and
Here he
then
is
a little
stripped down.
furious?
This must be from that beach volleyball scene you're talking about.
Yeah, see, I told you. I told you we were either going into or coming out of the beach volleyball scene.
Look at all that skin. Just wanna do a bit of a drum solo on top of that noggin, like a set of bongos.
I
yeah.
wish to touch it.
If we did not mention, the Vin Diesel lawn gnome does indeed come with real skin. Real Vin Diesel skin.
That's collectors, by the way. That we
Yeah,
we
we
don't
took
have
it
too
off of
much
his
that.
ass.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him where we are.
Don't tell him or he'll beat us up.
It was Wobbly. It wasn't me. It was Wobbly's idea all along.
It's always me.
Well,
I am, after all, the snake from Dante's hit book, The Bible.
That's
ooh.
true.
Well, let me.
Wait, hold on a minute. Dante didn't write the Bible. That was Virgil.
I thought it was a ghostwriter.
No, that's another comic strip.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. Am I off of my comedy beats here? Let me shuffle my notes for a minute.
That's what I call a divine comedy beat, if you know what I'm fucking saying. Ayo, Dante's comedy fans, fucking hype, rise up.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Boom.
I exhaled heavily through my nose. Don't worry, you got me.
is home to all of your Dante's divine comedy jokes.
Look, we can't let other streamers corner the market on Dante's Divine Comedy jokes, right? Like we have to carve our niche out one little bit at a time. Like so many people stuck up to their necks in mud forever.
Let's see here. I'm looking at the time. I do believe it might be time for a commercial break.
Whoa.
Whoa. So let me Let me get the footage ready for the commercial.
Isn't this whole thing a commercial break?
The automated commercials.
Actually, don't those infomercials late at night still have commercials? They not do them. I forget.
I also do not know. It's
I
been
think
so
they-
long since I absorbed infomercial content.
Yeah, back when I used to watch them, they didn't. But that was also like literally 20 years ago, so I wouldn't base any knowledge off of that.
Look, all I remember is OxyClean, ShamWow, and those weird Girls Gone Wilds advertisements.
Yes, I was trying not to mention the Girls Gone Wild ads because I
I'm
was
sorry.
thinking about that. I didn't want to sound like I was thinking about it in a weird way, but like that was like a hallmark.
Is this based? It is.
Based on what?
Let me
Fuck
see.
up.
Quietly honking
now
into
we're
the
unmuted.
void.
Honk,
Oh,
honk.
loudly honking into the void. Honk, honk, honk.
Let me see. That was a compilation I just grabbed. I didn't notice it would. I grabbed that as kind of like a spur of the moment thing because I forgot during the start of the stream, and I was like, oh, this will be okay. The only other compilation's like 1 minute, and it was like, oh, this is frantically cutting in and out. I was like, well, it's already playing. It's about 5 minutes. Whatever.
Is that audio like making it in like the cuts? Because I had that
Oh.
happen at
Oh,
one
I meant,
point and it just like wasn't doing.
I'm sorry. I meant like the edit, like the video editing on that video I grabbed. Like they were just taking the black and white segments or the stuff that was supposed to be people failing or whatever. So sometimes it would be like 2 or 3 seconds of one line and then cut to another commercial. So I was like, oh, this is a little too frenetic for my taste.
little too manic, this advertising.
Just mildly, just mildly. I'll wait on red for a moment. Where's my audio? I'll start the music a little bit.
I also had to kick on sounds of the department store. Man, this loop is so good.
It is weirdly interesting. I don't know. It speaks to me slightly. I don't know what it's speaking to. Some buried part of my soul that I don't like, but it likes being tickled.
There is some
Why did I
part of
say
me
that? Why did I
that
phrase it like
enjoys,
that? Christ.
like home TV stuff. I don't know.
Oh shit! I'm back.
Oh,
Even the
shit!
advertisements for that, like, that sand that doesn't get wet. Also, hi, Red.
Sand that doesn't get wet?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. There were like sand that doesn't get wet, and there were markers that did. Honestly, they never looked good. They looked like they did one specific thing that you would never do with markers.
Oh yeah.
What I always thought was,
But you always wanted them anyway.
Yeah.
what I always thought was funny was those, I've mentioned before on stream, but like scented markers. I always thought that was a really strange thing. Because you get kids in the habit of just huffing markers.
Oh god, yes. No, as a kid who had scented markers, absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh. When the citrus ones always retain the scent a little bit longer.
I loved the ones that were like the strawberry and like the blueberry and like remember the Crayola markers that had like a little stamp. You could do like a little stamp with them.
Yes, I do remember the ones, and I always thought that like somebody is going to slide that stamp like one time, and it will no longer be a stamp. Also, I want to grab this thing real quick. Somebody mentioned that like, hey, you haven't done a shout out for Woobly. There's a timer on that.
Yeah.
You can't do too many, so like, don't worry. Also, like,
I did it like a minute or two before I did Reds again. Just a little bit up in the log.
Tight. I just want to make sure that people knew that there's no.
Yeah, it's like a 2-minute timer or something. So. Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
And shuffling this. Okay. So, I wasn't sure what speed we would go at, so I was like,
Lightning.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long we bullshit about 9 images per thing, but we've done pretty well. So it's like, okay,
Yeah,
well, I guess I should start pulling out the real freaks now. Kind of been playing a little easy. Let me get my persona will come back in a moment, I'm sure. It'll happen organically. Which was this? Okay.
Also, I did want to clarify with Wobbly, like
What?
when I say like shut the fuck up or something, or like threaten to do violence upon you is
Hey, Red.
entirely doing a bit.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, why am I picking up these dark, evil vibes? Why, maybe it's the next item in our lineup.
Pop music?
No! A dark and evil Walmart!
That's genuinely distressing.
Which is
Yeah,
like,
that's upsetting.
I
What
feel
the
that's
fuck
like
is
a
that?
regular Walmart. Possibly a Walmart with insufficient lighting, but here we can see what do we see here, Wobbly?
What we see here is actually the happy new owner of a dark and evil Walmart franchise.
Oh,
This is you could have this for you. This could be you. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look back to this. Look back to yourself. You could be one and the same with this.
gaze into your soul, much like this individual did over here, looking at these soulful offerings. My goodness, baked goods, tennis shoes, I believe. What more could you want? Ooh,
Like
goodness.
40 bags of Twizzlers on the left.
That's a clearance sale. Let me tell you, clear out your soul and maybe your sins. Actually, no, not your sins.
We heard
you
your
carry those to the
pleas were
grave.
Great value, and we came.
Carl could have owned a Walmart if not for his other transgressions.
No.
Carl.
But here we are got natural lighting at the sliding doors. Here we see on the right is a greeter. Somebody outside weathering the elements. Their soul wishes to come inside the dark and evil Walmart, but they're banished for some reason, possibly from shoplifting Twizzlers.
Sinister security keeping them out.
That feel when you're Christian but you want to go inside the Walmart but the Lord is protecting you.
Can't. It's too cool for you.
And here we see, what department is this? Ooh.
Oh, it's the still sprued gunpla aisle.
I
Do you need
see.
extra parts for your robots? Well,
Often.
we've got you covered.
Very impressive.
Arms,
Also, that is the
half
background
legs.
image. Such a large, well-stocked department. My goodness. Oh, but also, here we see the dark side that was advertised earlier. There are, you could see fluorescents. They are being choked by this darkness. This is tangible darkness, my friends. This is not absence of light. This is an entity that hungers, feeds on life and energy, and also it may somewhat degrade fresh fruit and produce, which is something you do have to bear in mind, possibly.
You have to be very aware of that. The garden section is exempt from the dark and evil vibes for exactly this reason.
It's the life force. You see, it's kind of a thing. It's whatever. It's hogwash anyway. If you ask me.
This is actually the shoe aisle, if you would believe it.
Breathe deep. Do y'all feel that? Smell that? The darkness in the air?
I smell
That
it.
is
I smell the
aesthetic.
souls and souls, both spellings, if you get my meaning. Those fresh kicks, as the kids are wont to say. My goodness. Oh, and here we see the general manager. Is that him again? My goodness.
This is the regional manager.
Oh, I see.
This is regional manager. His name is not actually something that we can easily transcribe into English because it is in the dark and forbidden tongues, unspoken and forgotten for 1,000 years. But we do generally refer to him as John, and he seems okay with that. Like, we tried asking him if that was okay, and he just went.
I
So we
like
took that
John
as a
quite a
yes.
lot. He's very good at making his apple fritters around the holidays. Ooh, to die for.
Absolutely.
You're not just part of a team here, you're part of a family. And John, he's the father.
And you can never
He
escape it.
introduced me to his wife once. Cheryl, she's beautiful. Absolutely a treat.
Ooh, what do we see here?
Oh, that's the you remember the Walmart smiley face? This is the dark and evil Walmart edition.
I see.
slap
Oh,
a
I did
sticker
not.
on each
Oh,
one
I
of your
see the
product.
logo. I had not laid eyes upon its cursed visage for some time. Ooh, it caught
Yeah,
me.
they started to phase that out. I guess it's a branding thing.
Of course. Oh, is that a dog? Is that one of those black furry dogs? Oh, I think it is. It's got face paint on or something.
Oh, this Dark and Evil Walmart, one of the great things about it is that it is fully accessible. We're talking wheelchair ramps, we're talking seats throughout the store where you can sit and have a breather, and of course, completely welcome to ADA dogs, especially the Dark and Evil kind, as you can see here.
Lay your bones to rest with us.
This seems to be the brick and mortar department, I believe, judging by the back. You have to chip it off on your own. That's how they did it back in the old country, I'm told.
See, the secret is that this Dark and Evil Walmart, unlike most normal Walmarts, is unionized.
Ah, I see. Interesting. Well, if it is unionized as well, what sort of a price would we charge for this? Would this be for ownership of a fully stocked store, a franchise sort of situation? How should we charge for this exactly?
I think
$17.
$17. That is value, baby. $17.
That's what you get when you work with the union. Oh,
exactly.
By the way, there's like fine print that says your immortal soul. Just don't look at that.
You know.
I
Anyway.
see. Are there any sort of financing plans on this?
No.
2 easy payments of $8, and also your immortal soul.
I like it. I like it.
I see.
This
I
is
see.
value. We were
I get
not
so
allowed to
forgetful
offer you,
about
but
these
we're doing
items.
it anyway.
I see. Wonderful.
Forbidden.
You also pay your immortal soul for the full price. It's just, you know.
A little more
But
polite about
think of all the value you're getting.
it. Think of the opportunities. Think of the deals.
Think of the union.
Well, most importantly. Now let me see. Let me shuffle this to the back.
Think of John and his lovely wife.
I love his wife. Linda? I forget. She's fine, I guess.
Cheryl.
Cheryl, yes, that's what I said. Now let me see here. Let me scramble things in the back here.
Shuffle through. See what we got in the inventory. What's the SKUs on these?
The
What about these?
The SKUs?
The SKUs.
We love that scoos.
Well, tell you what, we are in the evil Walmart touring around. Why don't we go by the food court? I'm feeling mildly peckish at the moment. No,
I'd
just
like to
a
lounge in the just SKUs.
So let me wipe the whiteboard. Clean this. There we go. Now, are either y'all vegetarian?
No.
Okay. That makes us
Back
easier.
to you, Gia.
That makes us
Wobbly
easier.
is literally a snake. He is an obligate carnivore.
I like potatoes, though. They just don't like me.
I love me a good tater too. Well, what we have
Tater.
here is something special out of the food court. It is cabbage and crab stuffed sausage.
That's
Wait.
cabbage.
Yeah, fuck you, I was about to say that.
I just went all in on it.
The crabbage.
I think we have a new name.
The crabbage sausage.
Crabbage.
The crabbage.
Want to see a snake trying to eat a potato the way snakes eat eggs?
Look, you gotta bake it first, okay? That's very important. It
I
can't be
genuinely
too hot.
want Denby and Wobbly to pocket that idea for the next item. We may be in the food
hold it
court
up.
for a little bit.
No. Everything you showed us is so cursed already. How can
Aren't you? What about? Aren't you licking your lips at this? You have lips, right?
No. No, I don't.
Look at that. You can see the juices. That's what it means when a meat is wet, right? That's the juices. That's the good stuff.
I feel like that's gonna escape from me off my plate.
Oh, not
I'm
if you-
sorry. I didn't mean to go.
fresh.
I should be more hype about the content.
No, this is cursed. It's fine. Feel oh wait, no, this is fine.
It's polarizing. It's polarizing.
This looks pretty good. This looks like the dumpling offering.
I feel like
see.
I've seen this on like an actual menu.
You can actually get the you can get the crab in a few ways. It can come imbued within the sausage itself, or it could just be a side.
Just elementally I don't know how I feel about this.
Looks like one of them rolls, don't it?
It's
Except
like
it's meat.
You know the hot dogs that have cheese inside?
Unfortunately,
It's like that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's like that, except it's
crab.
Crab.
This one's
Crab and
mildly overstuffed. Now, one concern I have is that crab is usually rather expensive, but hot dogs, unless you get something, you get one of them fancy summer sausages or something. I don't really know. Those are usually cheaper though, on a whole. What sort of
ballpark franks? These are like
yeah?
ballpark
What sort of
Mike.
ballpark? What sort of ballpark figure you think we have on one of these franks?
Well, this
I'm
is
sorry.
abysmal.
I'm so distracted by like it's got like a translucent skin over the crab part. It
that's
looks like it's
preservatives.
like an alien that's about to hatch.
It may be. Have you seen crabs?
That's true. That's true. I do love the alien nature of crabs.
Well, this reminds me of a tale I once heard. There was a tale of a sausage, a hot dog, that is sold for, what is it, $1?
$1.
At the
Oh fuck!
Costco.
A Costco's hot dog.
And much like that, you can buy one of these for $1.
$1.
Now
$1.
I've heard there have been some saber rattling of raising the price, but don't you worry, friends, because on financing we have 2 easy payments of
Food poisoning.
better not raise the price by more than $1 or I'll hurt you. So said the founder, CEO, I can't recall what the story was, but it will be
I've heard that as well.
it will
I've
stay
heard
at
that.
about $1. Now the quality,
Hey, this is crab. There's so many. Look, it's hard to get crab outside of a shack anywhere, and you can get it here at the food court.
look at this though. You could have an inverse bread bowl with one of these bad boys.
I've heard tale of something called imitation crab.
Frab.
Is this imitation? Is this crab fraud?
I believe that it is genuine crab. Crabbage.
Are the crabs human?
This one
Grown in the fields.
wobbly. This one came with a side of mashed potatoes.
Oh, I do like that particular component.
Yeah,
And
and,
it's got little bits of crab in
and
it.
a sausage is very much shaped with ease for a snake to consume. This is like this is the perfect food for you, wobbly.
That's
I don't-
true. It's
I
like
don't
putting
need your assistance. I can handle myself. Give me
It's like
something
putting a foot in
pointy
a sock.
geometric.
It's waiting right there for you, wobbly.
You ever seen a guy just eat a bloomin' onion all in one go? Watch me.
Regrettably, no. Don't bring up bloomin' onions here. That's cursed content.
It's
That's a deep cut.
Is it worse or better than crab sausage?
Well, I would say the bloomin' onions are worse because I am biased and also because they do exist in the wild. So, mods ban Belafon.
I've honestly always wanted to try a bloomin' onion, and I'm not even someone who particularly enjoys onion.
The texture. Christ.
I love the
What is it?
flavor.
It's bad,
It's-
is what it is.
It's leafy and crunchy, kind of like a cabbage, but it has the flavor profile of like a rude uncle saying a slur at a family gathering.
Rude uncle. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's say I'm a weird
Yeah.
uncle.
Yeah, no.
The thing
rude
is
uncle, you know
the center of it isn't crispy though. It gets really soggy near the middle, and it's just
Ew.
It's not like if you have like 6 dudes and no restraint, right? It can be good if you eat it very quickly. But like you are speed eating a fried onion with your homies, and there is no purer love than that. Except for the time that you spend waiting at the restroom at the fairground to get in there, because like, man, Kevin, how long can it take to poop? We all ate the same onion, man.
Let's see. We are in the food court for just a bit longer, so I think we can look at two more food items, I believe.
I kind of want to eat a bloomin' onion with Wobbly now.
We can make that happen. I'm down for that.
Just a second.
Wobbly Python come to California and vor an onion with me challenge.
Please don't say that. Please don't say that.
I am terrified. So once I have the 3D model built, I should be able to rig it to unhinge the jaw, and I am terrified of that kind of content coming to my stream. I know it's gonna happen, but like, no, I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
So we do have.
Vorbly Python.
I'll consider it.
Well,
You gotta get that money somehow.
Yeah,
true.
there's going to be an audience for that. Let me tell you, buddy.
I do need that fun, something fierce.
Speaking of crowd pleasing, we do have hot dogs, but what about if you're a fan?
Pleasing the crowd, was it the vor?
Yes.
I hope everybody enjoys.
There's an audience for everything, much like the hamburger hot dog.
Oh no.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
Giop, I have to ask, how Midwestern are you? Because
What's the extreme polar opposite of not at all?
Wait, the polar opposite of not at all? Like you were deeply Midwest, or you are?
No, the opposite. I am not Midwest at all.
I have disturbing cultural news then. Well, it's going to be disturbing for you. This exists. This is, in fact, a fine family delicacy in many families with which I have supped. The hot burger, as it is.
The hot burger?
It's not a fictitious AI item. It is
New name, hot burger.
The hot burger? How does that work?
Well, apparently, it worked somehow. As we can see, this one has ketchup injected into it, oozing out. Hot Durger.
hot burger.
If you told me that was a male stripper name, I believe you.
It is now my stripper name. I accept this moniker. You'll
Wobbly
see me
hot
on the
burger.
runways when I run out of reserve money.
Oh, we have something for social media. Thank you, Quinn. I was worried. I was wondering if anybody would redeem that. Save.
I don't have enough points. Can I get a free redeem?
Just letting Brian, or not Brian, this is Paul read that out loud. Hot Durger.
The hot dirger. Preempting your dirge.
Oh, let's see. We still got a few. Actually, we got a lot of pictures in this one. Ooh.
Oh no. Bring it on. Ooh.
Geop, can I get a free social media redeem because I don't have the points for it?
Yeah, what do you got? What do you have in
There you
mind?
I'm gonna choke on a durger. Is what's gonna happen. Oh. Yeah, honestly, this looks so much better than a lot of the scrum you see on those like 5-minute craft cooking videos. I don't even know what the channels are.
Honestly, yeah, like if you took out the peppers, I'd eat it.
This is more vibrant than many of the things that they produce.
Let me see what the robot says. Let me hear what this says. Number sign. Wow. Number sign. Whoa.
Thank God.
Well. Okay. So.
Thank God.
Let's go through these other images. Ooh. I see they're laying out the mustard very artistically. Look at that. It's got
Oh,
nice.
I hate how it looks like.
What?
Oh,
Looks appetizing?
it's like a skin, and inside of it is like 6 meatballs arranged in a row, and then it's got a little cock head for some reason.
Well, look at the right. We have. Is that a child's toy or is it a shake? I don't know.
I feel like it's a child's toy.
Like a paper egg cup?
Yeah, it's like a Humpty
egg in
Dumpty.
I was about to say maybe it's a Roblox thing, but I don't know what a Roblox looks like.
That's my stripper name is Humpty Dumpy.
Humpty Dumpy and the Hot Dirt joining G-Up live for La Hot Deals.
How did I arrive here?
Hanging.
Here you can get it with a fry, a sad, congealed-looking fry.
I'm more worried about that tomato.
What? It's the top half of a tomato. What's wrong with it?
It's lost all texture. It's just like, it looks like a piece of like gummy.
Well, it's just coated in aerosolized ketchup.
It
And
comes
below
back.
it is like a piece of gummy green.
Ooh.
I, for one, am concerned about how much of this table turns into cheese in the background.
That's
well,
true. It is
What about
melting
if you
into
if you
cheese.
order now, you do get a hot Durger serving bowl.
Look at how much that one is made of brownie.
You also get a single massive green grape, a crime against science itself.
I'm trying to think of what to call that one that Wobbly pointed out. All I'm thinking of is just like a fudgy hot Durger.
Is it a dessert hot Durger?
The yellow is it's cake frosting,
Oh.
and
Jeez Whiz.
there's a big cherry at the end.
Actually, maybe we're approaching this all wrong. Maybe these aren't savory at all.
Is sweet? Is this a dessert?
Maybe
This has been a dessert the whole time.
maybe it's a cake fake out, if you will. I mean,
Cake out.
as you said, the
out.
food does exist already, so we have to stay original. So,
You have to innovate. Thanks, I hate it.
hot Durger, but a cake.
The dessert hot Durger.
Look at that!
Yep.
Look at that! Yum yum yum.
See that game show where they make a room out of desserts?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
clip of the dude biting off the doorknob and going, "Hey!"
Put a hot Durger in there somewhere.
You,
Would
you
be-
like your wieners segmented?
No. What is that mint filling?
I was about to say maybe that's just fondant, as they say.
Dot.
And just a single strip of yellow fondant, and the of course the candy crunchy lettuce.
Stradivarius pointing out this is probably a Hasselbacked hot Durger.
Hasselback hot Durger. Oh Lord.
Okay, this one, I'm sure it tastes fine. It's meant to assail the senses. That's what. Oh, what? Oh.
Why does the yellow? No, go back to that last one. Why
Must I?
does the yellow look like a face?
Oh God.
Like it's got a mouth and then angry eyebrows.
Is this one of the lost Ronald McDonald House friends?
Hang on.
Did Grimace just barely make the cut over this guy?
This one is haunted.
Just a second, just a second.
Are those beans? Are those beans in that hot burger?
Where is my hotkey for this? Ah.
I didn't know that I needed a hotkey for this. You have so much tech that I don't know about.
Yeah, I need this too.
It's not a good face, but I mean, it's something, right?
That's the best face I've ever seen.
Maybe it's got a hat. Maybe it's got
This
like
is
a.
exactly what I'm talking about. It's haunted.
Maybe it's got like one of those little propeller beanies. I don't know. The point size is a little too big to do much in the way of detail. But I mean, you know.
I see some people asking, why does the hot durger need lipstick? Because otherwise it's just a durger.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
A little bit of a pout. Mm. Well,
Gotta
that.
get them puffy lips.
Kissable
It's
lips.
sultry.
Kissable lips.
Okay, wipe it from your minds. We must proceed forth.
Right,
Chaste thoughts
onwards to
only.
victory.
Chasing that hot dog.
My God.
You thought the crab sausage was something?
What
Well,
about
this is also,
you
what
can
is
also
this?
get it in a taco configuration. Now the red onion, I'm a little
No thanks. Get it out of here.
not a fan, but
throw it down a stairwell.
that's more about me. That's
It
more of a
looks
me
like it
thing.
has
than a red onion.
lips and they're parted, sultry.
If your onion isn't caramelized, then you've done it incorrectly. And this red onion, party foul, bro.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want us to fold this up in the pocket like a breaking character for a minute. We should do a thing where we draw faces on stuff.
Yeah.
Like just 3 hours, us three hanging out, drawing faces.
I am
on
an
things.
artist. That's asking for trouble.
Oh no, it's perfect.
This huge point size is doing me favors because I can fall back on and say, oh, it's the marker.
That's
That's
just
the
your
thing that we
genius, Joe.
discovered with AI Art Party is it's always funnier when there's one person who isn't an artist.
Taking a drink.
Look,
It's
I've
especially-
run programs where you get like a team of artists together and like you're all drawing together, and we invariably end up fussing and fiddling and like getting lost in our processes.
Yeah,
but no,
yeah.
you just need that one guy who's doing things. Like you're very important to the process.
It's especially good when you have like Gardic phone or whatever, or like one person draws something and someone describes it back and forth. You just have that one person who like takes a series of decent drawings and just is like, what the fuck is this and how did you do it? It's so essential to just like derail the entire thing.
God, there's so many of those games depend on people like not actually being able to draw, because you get like, you would think, right, like Gardic Phone, you get a team of like, you know, big artists together, like, no, it just takes us 5 hours to do anything because we're not done yet. We're not done. We have to get the shading right. We have to tighten up the graphics on level 3. It's
Exactly.
a pain in the ass.
Like
I'm
I've
sorry,
seen
I'm-
streams of like Ross from Game Grumps where he has like 40 artists who are like doing a Gardic phone stream, and like the end process looks beautiful, but at the same time it's like, oh my god, that looks exhausting. That's not why I play Gardic phone.
I
Like,
do
cool
like
flex,
that.
but like, damn.
I do like
Anyways.
that. Cheesequake in chat referenced End of Extinction, I believe it was called, the SNES game where you make all the evolutions. Yeah, something from that game, or maybe something from Spore. If we want to get real weird and freaky, but you know, I had a price in mind, but I'm taken in by their beauty. My God, I mean, feature price. Is that a hot dog? Maybe an easy payment of hot dang. I'm feeling something. Oh, it's end of Evangelion. Oh.
I was going to
You
say
can make
a
weird
featured
shit in that
price.
game anyway.
I was going to say a featured price of $1 between a bun.
Look, you get your bun back.
My throat. Ooh. Okay. Let's make one more stop in the food court here.
No, what have you got for us this time?
Well, this one's perfect for you, Wobbly.
Oh,
We were discussing this earlier. Now let me get this set
products
up.
just for me.
You've got some eyelashes on screen.
Yeah, I know. I'll fix that.
My cold blood's running hot for this. Whatever it is.
Get them winkers out of the way.
Get the winkers out of the way.
I say that all the time. That's one of my that's one of my phrases. It's common parlance. Okay.
It's deeply charming.
Okay. And
Enchanté.
okay. And where's the last guy?
Bring it on. I can take him.
Where are you in the list? I know you're in here, you little bastard. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. So Wobbly, there was something that is this hidden? Yes. There was something that was discussed earlier. Now, Denby in chat actually mentioned the concept of a potato, I believe, or eggs. There was both of those were discussed in tandem very briefly. Well, what if we just got what if we got a little bit of egg in your potato? What if we got some potato in your egg? A little bit of peanut butter in your jelly, as it were.
Potato egg.
Mm-hmm. Because what we have here is an unexpected output named egg tuber. A splice of a tuber and an egg. Look at that. I mean, what's there not to like? Look at this. It is perfect for you to feast upon, my friend.
I feel like I'm being offered an alternative that's just for dudes like me, who enjoys a good starchy tuber, but just can't take all the fiber, you know?
Yeah, and also with the price of eggs, this may work out in your favor.
I'm gonna ranch these.
Oh, very bold. Do you eat yours raw or do you cook them?
It really depends on how long they've been sitting on the hot flat rock.
I see. Well,
Here at we have something for everyone.
Exactly, something for the whole family. Well, most of the family. Except for you got some distant cousins. They're kind of weird. Whatever. We don't talk about them too much. They're kind of strange.
Those are the ones who we sacrifice to Vin Diesel.
Everything comes to price, even family. Now these you do get these in a clutch, a half dozen. What's happening to the egg on the right? What's not happening to it? It's a potato. I mean, there is an expression that the planet Earth is not shaped like a sphere, it is shaped like a geoid. What is a geoid? The best way to describe a geoid is it is like a lumpy potato, which is to say, is just weird.
That's true. The planets are known for being weird as fuck.
And sometimes the yolk does leak out a little bit, but this is congealed. I mean, this might be. How you feeling with this, Wobbly? Is this kind of your purview?
I'm super into it. Like, let me add them. Look, the crabs, the crabbage, not into it. The egg potatoes, I'm here for it.
That's true. Like
potatoes.
Your whole thing is eating eggs, like whole eggs in nature. Of course, you'd be into a potato that you can eat.
Look at this. Over easy. Where's this over easy? I forget.
It's over easy in the home, even.
Oh,
Your home.
Is this kind of like a weird version of a toad in a hole? What do they call that? That's usually bread.
Is that like a Scotch egg?
I'm not Scotch.
Just superior to eggs. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, I see. You take
I'm
any
sorry.
seasoning
I
on
know
yours.
that toad in a hole is like a real food, but I'm having this mental block where I keep thinking of Toad from Mario, and I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to think about that Toad any holes.
What is a toad in the hole? I have to look this up because I've never heard of one.
Really?
I believe it is you toast a bit of toast and you cut a hole in it, I believe, and you put an egg in there. When it's on the skillet.
Seems like quiche, but you don't bother to cut up your sausage.
The expression I heard was from the wonderful Panda from the Wind Waker LP many moons ago. But that's the only person I ever heard it from. It could be. It's a regional thing.
It appears that it can refer to two different foods.
Oh yeah, well I'm from Utica and I never heard them call it that. Now, Wobbly, do you ever separate your egg starches?
I do not. I find it time consuming, difficult.
Here's the thing with separating out the egg starch and the egg yolk. The best way to do it is use your fingers. You got to get in there. No shuffling between tater halves.
Oh. Do you have alternatives to this process? I'm experiencing some difficulty.
Oh, separating egg whites?
Yeah, I'm obtaining the fingers requisite for the process.
Oh, well, you figure it out. You could slap a glove on there a little bit and figure it out. It's okay. You use your tail.
Weren't you just talking about like, oh, I don't need no fucking assistance with eating food, fucking G-op.
Hey, that's my feelings.
Egg whites. I don't have any grippy bits.
I ain't got no phalanges.
All you need is a straw.
What I need is a gun and an unsuspecting passerby who has hands. I'll make this happen one way or another.
Ooh. Wobbly, when you eat your eggs, do you eat them with the shell? Because here they have a little bit of crispy shell sprinkled on top.
Have you ever toasted the shell first?
Oh, I do love me some egg whites.
I like to pour the egg into the bowl before I add the cereal.
That's the wrong way to do it, but okay.
That's how you're supposed to eat French toast cereal. I mean, you have to get heat if you want French toast.
I learned that from the infomercial immediately before this one. The green room was a trip.
So what are we feeling for a half dozen of these bad boys?
Well, eggs are at a premium, so just give me your car. Get out of your car. Hand over the keys.
I see. Is there any sort of a financing plan I can convince you of before you drive away with my wheels?
Give me your bike.
Yeah, I'll take your bike too. That's an option.
There we go.
2 easy payments of give me your bike. Just imagine some dude comes up, knocks you off your bicycle, and is like, "I'll be back for the other one."
I better get the other half in 30 days. or else it's really gonna hurt your credit score.
Your bike is gonna be a fucko score, asshole, if you don't give me another bicycle in 30 days.
No, imagine that someone comes up, knocks you off your bike, and hands you a potato with an egg inside, and leaves.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
This'll do.
This was a business transaction.
I'm putting this on my taxes. You better also.
The Better Business Bureau won't be able to help you in that case. That's where they get you.
Oh.
Okay. What was there?
Look, riding a bike doesn't take fingers, everyone. Get off me.
Now, we are passing away. Go ahead.
You have to drape yourself over the bike seat so that your head is on one pedal and your tail is on the other pedal. It's very interesting to watch.
Just a moment. I am re-scrungling some things over here. And do I have a new... Is that old? Yes, that is old. Okay. Just checking the ticker. Okay.
This one goes out to all the haters.
What's the image?
It's evidence. Receipts.
You had that sitting in the back somewhere.
Yeah, that's pre-prepped.
Okay.
You think I haven't gotten this question before?
You've thought of the logistics. That is fair. That is fair.
I've done the geometry.
Okay. Now. Ah, that's right. I did actually have one more document to clear out. And, okay. So, as we're sauntering along, something catches our eye because we are still near the eggs. And there's actually a wobbly. There's something that catches your anger. There's an enemy that is nearby.
Bird?
Something is near.
Bird. Bird? Oh wait, no.
It is
Is it a
something.
hand?
It is something that hungers for the primary sustenance that you guard so closely.
Scotsman.
Close. It is an egg destroyer.
Oh, an egg beater.
Not quite. An egg beater is too flimsy. This is an egg destroyer. Look at these. Look at these limbs.
All I'm saying is that if an egg fights that, right, that egg's getting beat.
Mm-hmm. The
That's
powers
what
on this it is hard to understate how powerful this is. But the unfortunate thing is that it also has alternate forms.
Oh no.
It can turn into an actual destroyer.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm sorry, my friend, but you may have some difficulty. Now, I can help you find the Nimitz, but that's an aircraft carrier. This is a destroyer. I mean, you're on your own past that, I'm afraid.
Lance, your egg.
Hmm?
The enemy arrives.
And here we can see the hyper-realistic graphics right over here.
Someone's gonna mod this into Waves of Steel in like a week. This is gonna rule so hard.
Mm-hmm.
For when you just really, you don't want to beat the eggs, you don't want to blend the eggs, you just want to fucking destroy the eggs.
Those eggs are obliterated.
I
need those eggs fucking destroyed.
I gotta also say, this is the first one that it actually grabbed from like a historical photo. Can you take a look at what it's doing near the front of the ship? Just these big gigantic poles going off to nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like you're looking at it and you're like, oh, that's pretty okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Those poles are actually fishing rods where they get more eggs to destroy.
I see.
Make the eggs
A
close.
machine to kill hedgehogs. Oh, is this actually a Robotnik?
Oh.
Grabbing my suspenders. I do not have such regalia. Well, let me see here.
Y'all, if people don't subscribe to Geop will never be able to afford suspenders for snapping.
You
never wear
need to
them.
subscribe to Geop.
I will never wear
And also
suspenders.
buy our egg destroyer.
The egg is destroyed inside of there. It encloses and crushes the egg. But
You
it's
see
also
the bottom there? You
it's
see
so
those
adorable.
feet? Those are suction cups.
them
They
little
suction up the
stompy
egg.
bits. Yeah. Little suction pad. Yes, I see. Ooh.
They can also
all-terrain.
like march straight up a wall. It's really cute, like a little gecko.
But
Pukeshu just gifted 10 subs.
10 subs, Jesus.
You are obligated to get suspenders now.
Thanks for the 10 gift subs. Please don't give in to bullying. Thank you, Pika. I'm sorry. If you caught one of those, be sure to thank Puka and thank Kindness as well.
Just
Goodness.
gifted 3 subs.
Wow. If you
I
caught,
can't wait to see the suspenders.
do I have to get those? Do I have to get those rigged on now?
I can help. It's what I do.
They should be rainbow.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, it's not bullying. It's a call to action. It's real, everybody. Like, you should go follow my friend Pretty Pink Pansy while you're clicking buttons out there.
Click all them buttons.
Aww.
There's the command for the Twitters. I should actually. Let me see.
You know what else is a call to action? Destroy these eggs.
I want those eggs destroyed.
Destroy the eggs.
Oh,
Oh.
what? Oh,
Like that it's got a giant egg.
oh. What is that?
It's like
The egg chamber.
it's a chamber. Maybe it fires eggs out of the top at high velocity and into the sun.
Is that a weapon?
Not.
Is it a weapon bladder?
Is a weapon bladder a thing?
We apparently just invented a new weapon. I am shamed to admit that we have invented a new type of warfare, a new type of weapon. Ooh.
A bladder contains eggs and it fires them at high speed.
Well, this one seems pretty harmless, actually. That's just a bog standard egg destroyer.
If it goes sideways, it might get caught in the how do you pronounce it? The Suez Canal.
Suez Canal?
The
Suez
Swayze.
Canal?
The Swayze, named after Patrick.
Suez Canal.
It
May he rest in
get
peace.
caught in the Suez Canal, and you don't want that.
Mhm.
Man, I gotta look up Swayze real quick because I'm unfamiliar with the state of his abs and are they rippling enough to run a ship down?
Oh, Patrick
Didn't he
Swayze, he
pass
passed.
away?
Yeah, he had cancer, I believe. He died real young.
Rest in
Oh.
peace.
Bummer, dude.
But there it goes. The destroyer sinking. My God.
Wait, it's sinking?
Past tense.
Maybe.
Maybe it's because of the two towers on top of it.
So this is
Well,
going
that's all the time we had for tonight, folks. Well, for the
We
price,
forgot.
what do we have
This
for the
is becoming
price?
This is turning into a
Featured price.
vacation destination.
Featured price $ we forgot.
There we go. And 2 easy payments of $. Let me see. Also, I've got one.
Two towers.
God damn it.
two easy payments of second plane hit the building.
2 easy payments of we forgot the Alamo too. Sorry.
Hey, I've been down in New Mexico, and I assure you that portions of this country remember the Alamo a little bit differently.
Oh yeah, I've been to San Antone. Let me tell you, Wobbly.
Remember that time that we went and kicked the ass off a bunch of Texans? Hell yeah, let's go!
Yep. Texas believes it's different. Yep, yes sir, that's right. Oh man,
Hey,
we got our
if you
asses
are-
kicked, but it was wonderful.
Got him.
Well, let's see. Do we have any other food stuff? Let me check my directories here.
If you don't have any food stuff, maybe something that could perform crime.
There's actually
Red-
one
Red
food
is-
thing I wanted to look at. Was there one in particular you're thinking of, Red, that you could say in the DM stuff?
No, I just
Okay.
was thinking about the concept of performing crimes.
Red is entering the crime arc of the evening. For those who are of a legal sensibility, buckle up.
I mean, I already hit a complete low with the two towers joke. I feel like, morally speaking, I got nowhere to go but up.
Okay,
prefer
I got
Return of the
something.
King,
I got
really.
something crime related.
Thank God.
Don't you worry. Well, actually, you should worry.
Uh-oh.
And save and save. Okay. And also, cursor. There goes. Okay. So, the next item. Ooh, this somber music. Goodness. And where's my mouse cursor? There you are, you little bastard. All right.
Get his ass.
So the concept of crime. Crime is very flexible. There's certain things that's kind of illegal. You're like, it shouldn't be illegal. One thing that you're kind of like, it's not too bad. It's still a crime from the legal standpoint, but some light trespassing.
Ooh, my favorite kind of crime.
Yeah. Let's say you're waltzing through the derelict old mall, and you're like, wow, this sure is swell. Then you're passing through the dead, decayed, I don't know, pretzel establishment. The smell of old butter upon the air, and then you see something in the distance on a mound of junk and refuse. Suddenly, it's Mario.
Run.
Oh God.
It's a him.
Oh
Run.
God.
In fact, you notice there's something rather untoward about his exterior. That is because what you found is actually a creepy and wet
It can't be
Super
both. It's a marvel of
Mario
science.
figurine. Cursed, caught on camera during Herb X.
Oh my god! Scamper, cheese it!
He's already laid eyes upon us. It's too late. It's
He's
too
coming.
late.
Look,
It's like a ring thing. You have to show him to someone that you love to pass on the curse, lest you be killed.
you have to understand, there is a reason that the pretzel workers are decaying with the pretzel stand, and this is it. Go, run! Oh,
Here
shit.
he is. He is.
Oh God,
He found a
merging with
Yoshi egg and he's trying to make use of it to hatch it, I believe. I think we might be in the process of getting attacked. I am not sure at the moment, to be honest.
He's coming out of one of the potato eggs.
One of the patags, I see. They warn you about those in the instruction manual, I think?
Oh God, Wobbly, did you eat one of those yet?
No, I have not touched the potatoes. No
You
matter.
might want to double check them, like with a candle or something.
Well, unfortunately, the
dangerously.
egg destroyer is no longer here outside of our friend Wobbly.
The egg destroyer cannot save us. Only I hold the power to defeat Ganon.
Oh! Whoa. The
Oh
face.
God. Oh fuck.
He's doing an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood at us. No, Unity.
He's
That's what it
like-
was.
He's like making the paint. He's making the transition from 2D to 3D, and it looks really painful.
Where did you get the blooper reel from the Super Mario movie from?
Look at the
How did you manage?
look at his tip shoes, by the way.
Oh,
I'm just looking at his face, where it's like it's half polygons, half agony.
it's like he stepped in his own feet somehow.
Oh my god. I love it. No, he's mad now. He is morphing into his brother. Oh, his hand. You can see his bare flesh.
It's clipping through the glove.
Ooh. Or is that battle damage? I don't know.
I think this is the truest form of Green Mario.
He's like standing on a little map.
Oh, he is. Wonder what
Oh,
that
it's so
is.
unsettling. It's like he's fighting against the constraints of 2D to come alive and attack us.
He's also kind
pissed.
of morphing over into almost a Sonic situation with the eyeball. You know, where there's one gigantic
Oh, God,
little.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of a meridian down the center.
It's melting.
It's a mold line made of
Sat
real
too long inside the ruins of the Cinnabon. Oh, here he is reaching for something.
Is that the SINN Abon?
Yes, that is right. This is a cursed Urbex. You're correct.
We are back at the Devil Walmart.
Back
Ha!
at it again. Here he's caught us and he's pondering, lying down on the job. But
I don't
he
like
knows.
how his
He knows
neck
we can't
is like backwards. It's like his body is twisting.
we can't escape his gaze. That's just how this goes. He
It's
knows
like
all and
he's
sees
making
all.
like a fucked up kind of like the sound of like a toy's head twisting in its socket as he turns to look at us.
One of them good crinkly sounds. I do love it. I love it so much. One of them ASMR things, which would be great if you got the ASMR gun to heighten the experience. Yours today for I forgot how much.
I've also forgotten.
The
It's
value.
too far.
There are too many good deals tonight, friends. Oh,
I can't put a name to say this.
he's just a grumpy little dude. 4 oxen, that's what it was. Thank you. Back to the oxen.
I've got no beef with that price.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Red, you have to watch your rage. Mario is absorbing your emotion.
Oh
upset
fuck.
the
Oh
most.
He's getting
god.
so
Oh,
angry. So
He
angry.
started to look normal for 2 seconds and now this.
No.
This is Owl Mario from another dimension.
Mario Owl?
Great.
Oh, goodness, I've heard of him.
He looks like he's about to attack. He's about to peck my eyeballs out for my indiscretions, just like Prometheus, who was cast from heaven.
I'm sure glad that we're not the field photographer that took these photos.
Yeah, especially after this
Oh,
last
no.
image. I believe this was a death blow coming in.
Oh, this was the final image? Loving
Why does he
memory
look
of
like kind of milky?
Well, it is a wet, creepy
Oh,
and wet
God, yeah,
Super
he's
Mario
wet.
figure. Cursed. No, let's just say caught on camera. My mistake. There we go. I should actually.
I hate how he's got like you can see like the outline of the muscles bulging in his neck.
It's so gross.
Well, it's like they always say, the Mario is the powerhouse of the gamer. They say that a lot, right? Exactly.
I sure do.
The
Every 17
mitochondria of gamers.
You can even see the muscle bulging in his arm.
That ripple. Powerful. What sort of price would you place on a curse?
I just want Kevin back.
Excuse me?
I miss him.
Who's Kevin?
Our cameraman.
You cannot.
think?
You cannot. Well, I guess the featured price is a Kevin.
Just one. Any Kevin will do.
We've already lost a Kevin.
Please, we're begging for Kevin.
We're down 1 Kevin, but I would take 2 Kyles.
Not to be confused with Carl, who is currently in Giga Hell for his Ultra Sins.
Yeah, I misspoke earlier. Fuck
Okay.
Carl.
So 1 easy payment of your best Kevin, or 2 Kyles, not to confuse with Carl.
Look, if I get a Carl in the mail, it's your head.
Like my actual head, or
No, I mean.
okay, I was about to say I should actually talk with legal about that first. There's only so much of me to go around.
I mean, if anybody here could spare a head, it's you. I'm counting right here. I ain't got the fingers to keep track, so I keep losing it. But like,
I
I'm
mean,
being
I
like,
currently
1,
am a disembodied head, so.
This is true.
Mhm.
Well, let's see.
One of those is a helmet.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Who can say? Well, I can say, but I will not give you the answer.
Mysteries upon mysteries.
Let's do 1, maybe 2 more.
Though I gaze into the face of darkness, I wonder to myself, is that a head or simply a mask? I scream, for I do not know.
Let's see. Okay. I got it. Boop.
Bleh.
Buh. Okay, and sort by date. Because honestly, the ones that Red gave the other day, those worked out really well for some reason. I don't know why. Because Crayon is so inconsistent with making things good or bad.
Do you
Red is
mean
the
our-
crayon whisperer, though? Like,
By crayon, do you mean our patented creation machine?
our acquisitions team?
Yes.
That's right. Isn't that right, computer?
Beep boop.
That's right.
That was me beeping and booping. Well, I hope that if that's sold.
Don't worry, I had audio piping on through. Okay, so let's see. We're walking around and I kind of feel drawn back to the I feel drawn back to the Pyramid Head Lego, honestly. So I actually went in the back and wanted to get another look at it, but I could not find that. I did find something that did exude an aura. Actually, where did the Pyramid Head go? That can't just up and walk. That's not important. Anyway.
Oh my god, what?
Here we have a death metal nativity scene? Question mark? Now, the mood is somber and palpable. Not very colorful, but that's part of the idea, right?
Part of what makes it so death metal is the throwing Jesus onto the ground.
This is the middle of an action throw right now, I believe, in the center, the bottom. There seems to be something that several of them are reaching for.
Yeah. This is the part where Mary is throwing the baby Jesus, and the others are reaching out like, hell yeah, let's help you yeet him.
Oh, I thought this was the part where they skewer one of the wise men on 3 swords at once.
That comes later.
I've mentioned before I've never gone to church, so this is actually quite nice. If it's all real, don't correct it. Don't correct it if it's wrong. I want to live in bliss.
It's extremely real.
You just have to have faith in face of correction.
I don't want to have faith. I've cast aside such things. Oh, but that is a puppy. To quote a common phrase? What is the dog doing?
It's not actually a dog. It's you may have heard the phrase "the Lamb of God." Mm-hmm. This is the titular lamb.
I see.
The authentic. I remember we co-starred. We go way back.
Let me see. I do have something extra for the social. Let me toss this to the computer for reading. Save. Computer, what does this say? I see. Well, you gotta mosh where you can. There we go. There's the titular manger. The patina is very nice on these. I do like it quite a lot.
This is made of authentic lead.
You may not be able to make out what that is at the very top. It is a screaming goat, an effigy of a screaming goat.
We do not have a photo of it closer up. It is the patina and the scale of the image does affect it a little bit, but it's there. It is quite metal, as they say.
Look, you can't bleat this value.
What's that little scrumbly bit there on the bottom right?
That's
part of the manger scenery.
That's one of the Silent Hill laying figures.
Oh, the proximity of the Pyramid Head is bleeding over. These things happen.
I'm a little concerned about how many hands the figure on the left has, and also the face.
I can't help but notice a screaming face in the mass that is piled on the floor on the left side.
Maybe it's one of them biblically accurate type things you hear so much about these days.
Someone in the comments says these all look like they'd hurt if you threw it at your sibling, and that's oddly specific. That's a very specific thing for you to say.
They are heavy metal. Those would hurt quite a lot.
They also deal poison damage because of the lead.
Also, there's one over here that's just blowing on a horn. A little bit of a toot.
Toot toot. That's death.
He's having a party. One of them death parties. You hear about him a lot. Oh.
There's also like a little casket at the top there.
The T posing to assert dominance. Was there a T poser? There is. Top center. Wow.
Oh, look up there. There's even an additional arm, for action posing.
See, the original T pose was the Lord himself.
I see.
When Jesus was crucified on the cross, that was a T-pose. He T-posed for your sins.
I'm learning so much today. Oh, but this one. The gloves are off. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is
we've
the good
got,
stuff.
We got some glowing eyes.
Mhm.
We've got 3 angels together.
Cool geometric Yoda on the right-hand side.
We've
And
got
nice.
someone with an ominous mask on the far left.
And the final one, we do have these that have stands for stability. Ooh, never tip over.
The altar that shocks you with lightning right in the center there?
I
Like
see.
the Ark of the Covenant?
Right, to
On
test,
the
test
bottom
your
right,
faith. Mhm.
on the bottom right is of course the part of the Bible in which John does a rap squat on top of the manger.
Of course. I love that part so much that I definitely am familiar with, yes. Well,
John's backflip into the pool of Christ was, it was real lit, dog.
That's actually where baptism came from, the concept.
well, this is artisanally crafted. It is also very hefty metal. I do not know the quality of the metal. What would one purchase
John
this
the
for?
Raptist.
John,
John the Raptist!
what sort of price could you put on faith? You definitely could put price on faith, though. You definitely could.
What?
Oh, the Wii Shop music started.
$69,420.
I was hoping-
$69,420.
I was hoping this would kick in at the very end. Wii Shop music. 10%.
The Kagainer costs extra.
Of course.
Oh, I never mailed that Kagainer.
The price would have to be
6
$3
$3
for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Oh, I see.
I did look up the going price of a kilogram of lead on the open market, and it appears to be about $2. So accounting for craftsmanship, yeah, $3 checks out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the craftsmanship in question here was we kind of melted down lead and hucked off some parts, and the ones that looked vaguely like religious figures, we saved those.
Hmm.
You ever find Jesus in your Cheetos? This is sort of the same.
Oh yeah.
Faith is where you
By the
find
way, I have the easy payments up. By the way, let me take a drink.
kilogram of feathers.
You say a kilogram of steel, I've immediately got to go. Well, shit.
But steel is heavier than feathers. Like we're getting taken for a ride. You're giving them away at this rate.
That's cheating.
That's cheating. How could you? We had a deal.
Okay. Uno mas. Uno mas. The voice is leaving me.
Oh no.
No. Must be the death
Rip in
metal.
peace, the voice.
The show was garbage, I hear. Is it still around? Who knows? No.
I don't know. I never watched it even when it was happening.
So, the final offering.
Oh, this is it. This is the big crescendo of our deals tonight. I hope everybody's kept a little money and some oxen in their piggy bank.
Ooh.
Well, here you go,
Buckle.
folks. The piece de resistance. We actually are shambling back over to the eateries because, Red, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What's the dog doing?
The dog appears to be in a questionable configuration.
Butter dog. The dog
It's
made
the
out of
dog with the
butter.
butter.
Yep, that's
the butter
right.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
I love butter dog.
Mm-hmm. It's got a very unique flavor to it, I hear. Interesting
You'd
notes
eat
of.
the butter dog?
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do with the butter?
You could love him.
You can only
Share
love
to
butter
share.
so long. It starts to a dog with fur is good. A butter with fur, I don't know about that. That dog don't hunt.
That's true. That
Put
dog
the,
does
the
not
current
hunt.
context aside.
Legally speaking, that dog does not hunt.
Look at this little fella. They're romping around. They're enjoying a butter bath.
Ah, that's so wholesome.
The butter dog is in a pool of butter. It does not know if it is in a pool of a dog or not.
This is getting a little
Yeah.
too deep for me, honestly.
That's a little grim. It's romping in a fucking tin of itself.
Got a comment from the front row from Yokai. I got a butter chicken once and it did not taste good. 0-10. This dog probably won't also taste good.
Did you roast the butter chicken in the oven? It's very important that you do that. You can't just eat a butter animal raw. That's unhygienic.
You don't just take a big old chomping out of a nubbin of butter?
No, I don't just hold it up to my face and take like a magnum-sized chompus. Definitely not.
Have some raw butter.
I thought that there was a rule of no animal cruelty. But this dog has clearly lost its legs.
This could be a frozen
dog
carbonite
doesn't know.
situation. This could be the ass end of a dog frozen in butter.
You can't prove that it's not a dog.
Well, even though it is it may or may not be a real dog, but I do want to pat it.
That butter got
pat
that
of butter.
bone.
So, someone has suggested as a dog ingot.
A dog.
Dink it.
An ingot of dog.
Well, it's not flattened enough for a refined ingot.
This is an unrefined ingot.
This
It's when
is a butter ingot, a butter dog ingot, right here.
This is when you're playing an MMORPG and your metalworking levels up to 2.
Congrats.
This is what you get.
Congrats.
The
You put the butter into the mold.
the refined butter ingot.
Flavor blast. It's delectable. Lovely.
This butter dog has been to finishing school. Just handed off all the rough edges.
It seems we have various degrees of the butter dog in here.
I'm squinting. I'm turning my head sideways, and you know what? I can see it.
I can see
Can you
something
see the
there.
butter dog?
There's a bit of a breed.
Rotating the butter dog in my mind.
Maybe a bit of a bread in the distance. A little toasted. Ooh.
A butter dog with virtually unlimited potential.
Oh, it's coming out though. Look at that. It's clawing its way out. This is a vicious dog. I feel like we're getting like a story, but it's disheveled, like an unreliable narrator in the story of the butter dog.
There's so many facets to butter dog.
Actually, there's just the front and the back, right?
Slowly carving the butter dog from its much like a bird escapes an egg.
Whittling out a whittle dog, I see.
Gather round as we tell the story of Rorschach and the butter dog.
Little recompressed here, though. They needed a do-over.
I can kind of see like the sad face of a dog in here.
Oh, a poor little friend.
Now that I'm looking for butter dogs, I'm seeing them everywhere, even in things that aren't butter.
Oh God, my hand!
This was a perfect segue from the religious segment for a reason.
That's a pug. I believe it. Oh, poor pups.
Is that a pad of pugger?
Oh, let me see a second.
Honestly, I do kind of see a bulldog face the longer I look at it. Oh God, it's a
dog. Dog.
A butter origami dog.
I see a leg up top. I think this is a butter dog that is laying down somehow.
A supine butter dog?
Supine butter dog.
Oh, by the way, Xanoron, I missed your redeem from the last thing. I refunded your points as... But...
There we go.
There we go.
Masterful.
There it is!
A good little friend did wiggle its way out from that carapace. What are the bits and the bobs? I don't know. But that's an incredibly good butter dog.
That's artisanal black olive butter.
I see.
Would like to see someone carve a better butter dog. Spoiler, you can't.
Honestly,
Send me-
this is the sort of thing that is what made me say, how can you eat this? How could you look at this and eat it?
Hot dog water drinker says this might be cool.
Especially after what you saw, what it went through. You witnessed its larval transformation.
Maybe just found some left over from the dark metal nativity scene we saw.
Hey, I would like to issue an actual challenge. Like, this is real. I'm dropping kayfabe for a moment. Someone carve me a better butter dog than this. Send it to me on Twitter. I need to see real carvings of butter dog. I will accept margarine.
Wobbly wants that butter dog.
I want it. I need the butter dog.
Just a second. Okay. Something was buzzing at me in the back here.
You have been banned from.
Oh.
I see. Not gonna get that butter dog anyway.
Well, what are we thinking payment-wise for one butter dog?
What is the value of a butter dog?
I think I've figured it out.
What do you got?
Hit me. I'm at a loss.
What do you think butter dog is made from, truly?
I can't believe you would suggest that it's not butter.
Milk fat?
Exactly. Milk fat dog.
But what's it cost? Everything.
Milk fat dog. It's the featured price is milk dog.
Milk dog. We'll trade you a milk dog for a butter dog.
You must trade the milk dog in order to receive butter dog.
Weren't we
One
talking about
must
milk
first-
dogs earlier?
The turnover rate is terrible.
Shut the fuck up.
Holy cow.
You're all welcome.
Any financing you want to do on the butter dog?
I would take.
Two easy
I'm
payments
sorry.
of just give it to Wobbly.
just give me the butter dog. Hand it the fuck over, chump.
Give it.
Put it in the bag.
That's all we have for the show. Red Wobbly, go and order. Plug your stuff. Go follow
My
them.
name is Pretty Pink Pansy, also known as Red, also known as Pretty Pink Pansy. I'm going to fucking kill Wobbly Python with my bare hands. Wobbly, get over here.
No.
Get over here. Get the fuck over here. Get the
I'm
fuck
Wobbly.
over here. Get over here, you oversized noodle. Get the fuck over here right
Yeah.
now.
Stop it. I stream most days of the week these days. It is at the moment my current primary means of support, so everybody hitting with follows and subs, that shit always helps me out. We're gonna be checking out a bunch of keymailer keys that I've gotten, a bunch of games that maybe you haven't heard of, maybe you have heard of. This coming March 12th, I'm going to be on Arcade Pit with a really cool set of dudes. This Friday, we're doing Memoirs of Magic between Author Blues Reject and myself. The Friday after that, we've got another one of these panel shows in which we are going to be lying to each other. We're pulling topics from a hat that we submitted as a group, going around the table, and everyone but the guy who submitted it is going to be bullshitting, and it is up to the guy who drew it to figure out who's telling the truth. I got a lot going on, everybody. You gotta just be in touch with the feeds. Those follow buttons, very important for you right now.
I shit post about Fire Emblem, and I draw something sometimes.
Oh, they're S tier though. You inspire me.
Good art, good shit posts all around. Please follow them. They're wonderful folks.
Thank you.
And that does it here. My voice is dying. But thanks for coming, folks. This was a hoot. Try this again at some other point as well. I don't know when.